Hi. Good morning. Another tiger penguin? You have to be fucking kidding me. It's the like third day in a row. I don't believe it won, okay? I don't believe the tiger penguin prediction. I don't believe it. That being said, let's get to it. So let's do some tiger penguining. Great. Fantastic. Hello, folks. So I'd like to say sorry for how I left the last episode. It just cut off and I was done. 2 hours, that's a good show. I ended on a fun little point with me talking to the Nux video, and I just figured I'd let it pass. Much like, you know, my poop this morning. I figured I'd just let it pass, you know. So I sat down and I thought hard and I was like, and now here I am on the other end of things, relaxed and ready to go again. That's right. Great. So I'll take my pants off and you get on the bed and you know this works, right? Great. So pervy shit aside, but let's get to the Epstein crap immediately. No? You don't want to do Epstein shit immediately? Okay, we'll come back to this. We will be doing Epstein shit, okay? Whether you like it or not, we're here for shit, okay? We're not here for Asmon. We're not here for none of that, okay? But we are here for, as usual, news. So you don't want to hear it, I do want to hear it, but only to perpetuate and etc. So, I mean, it's annoying,
not
right?
So well with me.
Or
We were
not?
promised transparency. He ran on a platform of seeking justice, of exposing these creeps. Then he says the files don't exist. Then he says they do exist. They were just made by
Botnex
Killary.
has correctly
Then he says
joined
I'm
the channel.
stupid for even wanting to see the files. He says he doesn't want my support anymore because I just want to know what's on those files. I am in shock. I feel betrayed. I can't believe it. First time. This is why people hate you libs. You're so damn smug.
Don't call me a lib, asshole. What did you expect would happen? The guy who was best friends with Epstein would totally, definitely want all of Epstein's clients out in the open. Fell for it to get award. It goes to you, pal. He's not your friend, and now you're just gonna roll over and get distracted by the next bullshit.
You're right.
What?
Trump is wrong.
Say that again.
Trump is wrong, and I am mad at him.
Right.
What do you care? You don't want the files out because you want Bill Clinton's name to be forever enshrined in gold. Ooh, I love Bill
I
Clinton.
hate Bill Clinton.
I hate Bill Clinton.
What?
I think we finally have a point of common interest. Perhaps this Epstein thing will instill a sense of class solidarity, and we will demand better from the assholes who run our country. Never thought I'd fight side by side with a gay libtard. What about side by side with the... God, you're insufferable.
It's called comedy. It's legal again, remember?
We're so close.
It's been a weird
Come on,
week.
dude.
You're telling me.
Come on. But yeah, it's been a weird week, hasn't it? So when I'm saying things and getting one-ups, even among your own crowd, it's funny to watch the infighting, but also to further exasperate the issue. Your entire right-wing party can fuck itself raw in the ass. You voted in a possible pedophile. This is what you deserve. You're coming to that realization? Wow. Great video. Thank you. I have to click
As
on
you
the
can
dog
see,
here,
there
girl.
is some
I have to.
dog things around, and
Yes. I have to click
there's
on
no
the
dog
dog.
around.
No.
So,
August,
what
what have
we're
you done?
here to tell you today is, I'm the dog.
Well, guys, today is going to be a bit of a swan
August,
song.
what have
After
you
long
done?
and careful consideration, I have made the deeply, deeply difficult decision to essentially retire a certain kind of content on this channel. It's
Okay.
going to be a rough one, and I hope you guys can support me through this very difficult time. For a very long time at this point, I have consistently covered one kind of video from one specific channel anytime they decide to make it, and I've officially had
Don't.
enough. Every time I go into one of these videos, I think, you know what? Maybe this time it'll be different. Maybe things have changed. Maybe I'll be able to prove myself wrong today, and, well, that never happens. That's right, people. I'm talking about the YouTube channel Truly and their dog girl videos. It's the end of an era. I think I have covered every single dog girl video that the
I
YouTube
have
channel...
I fired
not
it off.
seen a single one. I'm not doing dog girl right now. We're here for news. Okay, I know you guys don't want to do this. Nobody does. Okay, we're here for news. News at the top, shit later, okay? Okay.
Well, President Trump has given Russia and Ukraine 50 days to reach a ceasefire or face very steep tariffs and secondary sanctions.
Okay.
Well, in 50 days,
I mean,
as the president clearly laid out, if there is not a ceasefire agreement or a peace deal within that time frame, if Russia refuses to legitimately agree to a ceasefire, then they will face very steep tariffs, and they will also face secondary sanctions. So countries that are purchasing oil from Russia will be sanctioned as well, and of course that will do deep damage to Russia's economy. And
I like this. This is a good idea. Did you hear that the Trump had a little bit of a surplus, which will keep the country going for 5 additional years on the blank point blank billion? But then people looked into it, and it's not actually savings like everything else. It's a fucking lie. So if you hear that, it's not true. Grok it. You know, have a brain of your own to investigate things. I'm just letting you know it's a lie. It's always a lie from this administration specifically. It's like, oh, they know politics are liars, so why not just lie out of our ass? Okay, wow, what a piece of shit. Anyway,
and I would just add that the president wants this war to end with a diplomatic solution.
He has zero interest in any of that other than distracting you from the fact that he could be a fucking pedophile. So even Megyn Kelly got a point over on the Trump shit the other day. I don't know where the... Can I just get, like, the latest murmurings from my people? Okay. Epstein list. Ramblings about connecting Trump and Epstein. So there's some major files that are going to come out. So we've been hearing forever. That's it.
I went on with my pal Mark Halperin on his Next Up show this morning. We taped it before I taped my show. Well, we're doing this live. And Halperin is everywhere. He does that show, and he does Two-Way, and he's like, you know, whatever. And apparently on his Two-Way show today, and even in our interview, he raised this with me, and I knew what he was talking about. Okay. But I want to tell you what happened.
And 1
on
minute
Two-Way, he said the following. Everyone I know believes a major newspaper, one of the top 3 newspapers in the country, is about to publish a piece about President Trump's relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Everyone I know knows that, and people in the White House know that too. When that story drops, if it drops today, and some people think it might, it could drive the day. Then he asks the following questions to Dan Turrentine and Sean Spicer. Either answer them or say, in fact, we don't know. How did Trump and Jeffrey Epstein meet? I don't know, they say. Did Trump ever go to Jeffrey Epstein's townhouse? Yes. It's not a townhouse, it's a mansion. How many times? I believe many. What occasions? One-on-one parties? What did he go for? I don't know. Okay. He's just asking these questions. It's fine. These guys don't know. I think I know the answers to a lot of these, and I answered them on Halperin's show. So if you want to hear my answers, you can tune in to Next Up. Not that I'm some expert on Epstein. I've just been neck deep in all of these reports over the past, couple of weeks for obvious reasons. But I can tell you, I don't know why we're afraid to say it's the Wall Street Journal. Maybe that will turn out to be untrue, but I've been told by multiple sources that the Journal's working on a piece on Trump and Epstein. And guys, there's no question in my mind that there's going to be a lot there because they knew each other for 15 years. They were actually close friends for 15 years prior to Epstein's troubles.
Close.
And I'm sure they did spend a lot of time together. But what does that tell us?
Prior to Epstein's trouble, Epstein has been a pedophile likely since the age of 16 or so. He's probably been trying to fuck everything underage that walks since he discovered he had a cock. So you want to act like Epstein didn't become a pedophile until all of a sudden when, 1998 rolled around and he was just like, oh, you know what? I'm just swearing off fucking underage children. I'm just going to swear it off. Like, that's not how this works, guys. That's not how this works. Trump was friends with what he knew to be a fucking pedophile. His wording of, he likes them young, he likes them young, he knew. He'd probably watch the fucking dude deep dick fucking underagers right in front of him. So, best friend. Probably did coke off the fucking goddamn underage slut's back. Okay? Great. Gross wording. Gross thought. Gross president. Gross shit that's been happening. Gross. Correct. nasty shit, and it's never gonna get, the truth will never get the fuck out of there. Until everyone is dead, until everyone in these fucking situations is completely fucking out of every fucking possible fucking range of like some kind of accountability, until everything is out of accountability, we are not going to know a semblance of the fucking truth from any of these politicians, billionaires, rich people, etc. If you wanted something to January 6th about, if you wanted the Epstein files, you would January 6th the current administration. I'm kidding, and I said that with a jokey smiley face, and that's obviously the Hassan formula. But, you know, January 6th is just implying a peaceful protest, right? Right, Trump? Okay, good, cool. So, where is anyone for the No Pedo Day March? Where's No Pedo Day March? I'm serious about this. Where is January 6th of the pedo shit? Where is No Pedo Day? Where's No King's Pedo? Where is the fuck, and where in the fuck is any of the riots, any of the protests against this, for this, you know, for the release of this shit? Where is this voice? Hello. I've been calling for like a week for hello. Where the fuck are you, libtards? Where the fuck are you, right-wingers? Where the fuck are anyone? Do you all fuck kids? Or are you going to do No Fuck Kids Day? Because, like, I think we should make a No Fuck Kids Day. Just to make sure that people understand that we're not okay with fucking kids, right? Can we do a No Fuck Kids Day? Let's do a No Fuck Kids Day. Let's do a No Fuck Kids Day. So eager. So ready to chant No Kings. Silent on this. No protests for the files. No Jan 6th for Trump's pedo life. Hello, America? Do you even care? Hashtag No Pedo Day. Hashtag No Kings Day. Hashtag Fuck Politics Day. Hashtag Drain the Swamp. Hashtag Trump is a pedo. Hashtag Diddy the Diddler Day. Diddy the Diddler Day. Get fucking real. Get fucking real. Like, what the fuck, dude? Let's do a No Fuck Kids Day. Just ready to chant No Kings. Silent on this. Right. No protests for the files. No January 6th for Trump's pedo life. Hello, America. Do you even care? That's it. Thank you. No, it's all this now. I'm Christian, you degenerate cock. Your Christianity is perverted and does not align with USA Christianity. Your Middle East God, your Middle East shit is not ours. Don't conflate. I think I spelled that right. I didn't. It just looks wrong. Is it just literally like cornflake, like conflate? Yes, it is. Wow. English is sometimes easier than you think, folks. Okay. Your Christianity is perverted and does not align, A-L-I-N-E. That's not it either. Align, what is with me? Fucking, okay, Is that a line? Oh, no H, fool. Okay, great, cool. I don't care. Somebody got me on a spelling thing lately, and I triple check every word. Your Christianity is perverted and does not align with USA Christianity. Your Middle East shit is not ours. Your... Don't conflate the two. USA Christ does not advocate fucking children. You do. Your people. That's it. Here, Grok. Describe the differences in Middle East Christianity, Abrahamic, versus USA modern Christianity. Mention how each of the two sees Jesus's role as a person, as an entity. N-T-I-T-Y. Okay. Like, I shouldn't have to do this. Anyways, hi, welcome to the show. Okay. Middle Eastern Christianity includes Orthodox, blah, 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 Orthodox, Assyrian, that's like Abyssinian shit. Predate Western denominational splits. Christians in the Middle East are often minorities, blah, 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 Muslim, predominantly Muslim, historically pluralistic societies. Let's see, Islam, Judaism, it's next to other Abrahamic faiths. That's the point. So, theological emphasis. These churches emphasize continuity, my bad, with apostolic traditions, sacramental theology, and mystical spirituality. They speak Aramaic and shit. So Middle Eastern Christians, emphasizing Jesus as a fully and divine human. This is central to their theology, rooted in blah, blah, blah. So they say he's a human. We say he's son of God. We say he's larger than human. There you go. Jesus is a personal savior, which offers individual salvation through the faith, the born-again experience, personal relationship with Jesus. So thank you. He's a little bit more of like an actual like being of some kind here compared to you guys. He's a man. We believe he was a man. Okay, like, that's what we're doing here. Great. So I'm just going to take this little thing and just kind of show them, and just copy, and then put that here. There you go. Oh, how much does this Middle East Christianity practice underage marriage, dowryism, or otherwise Sharia law-based cultural influences? There you go. Underage marriage in Middle Eastern Christianity. So that's where I'm like, yep, 12 to 16 were not uncommon. There you go. So, like, this is your perverted fucking religions, dude. Like, that's it. That's it. Sharia law based. Middle Eastern Christians live as minorities in regions where Islamic culture and, in some cases, Sharia law influence legal and societal norms. So in other words, there's a form of Christianity that lives under Sharia law. And that form of Christianity is not our form of Christianity. So there you go. You understand that type of shit, right? That's it. So, I mean, here. There's actually a better. I wanted to add that on there. So, yeah. There you go. Okay, cool. So that guy's a dumbass. It's not like I'll read that. I don't play 14. I think of World of Warcraft. Kind of want to get to know you after this. Good luck on your show. No problem, guy. Like, much appreciated. This Dragoon fucking Kane Highwood. Guys, go ahead. He's a little bit of a troll, but follow this guy if you want. He's just fine. He's a good dude. I don't know who it is. I don't really care. If they agree on 14, it doesn't matter, okay? And that's where we're all, no matter how much we disagree, worldwide, whatever our religion, our other dumb shit, all this other crap is, we'll always have something that brings us together. Gamers, even more so, triply so. Like, it's so fucking easy to be like, oh, you like a game, though, but your name is a game. So we kind of danced around a little, and then he was the first one to make a gaming reference, and I played into it, and here we are, talking, you know, friendly style. So as much as I'm being confrontational, is as much as that could just turn into normal conversation. You could just put down your little aggressive sword, your aggression, put down your aggression for a second, men in the post-COVID era, and just kind of like live and experience and read something without getting offended or replying with a troll-like meme. Maybe just be a normal person. I'll get you there real quick. Either way.
Turning now to another
more
story
news
that we've been following. President Donald Trump calling out some of his supporters after there's been growing anger from his base
echo chamber.
to the handling of documents connected to Jeffrey Epstein. Scripps News national correspondent Alex Miller is live for us in New York and has been following it. Alex, what's the latest from the president?
Well, he is calling anybody who is criticizing his administration's handling of these Epstein files weaklings, saying even just talking about Epstein is a distraction. But there are a growing number of lawmakers and Americans who want to see these files made public.
There are growing calls from lawmakers, including Republicans, for the Trump administration to release files connected to disgraced financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
My view is, make public everything you can make public.
I really think people deserve
instead of this wording of like convicted sex offender, this and that, just call him pedophile. Epstein the pedophile, pedophile Epstein, Edostein, pedostein. Just call him pedostein from now on. Call him a thing. Call him an actual thing. Put like some kind of layer of like shame on that. Like he's a pedophile. Like show the world he's a pedophile, not just a sex offender. He's a dead registered sex offender. He's the world's biggest fucking like pedophile. So Michael Bolton, I wouldn't even. Hurrah, Mike Bolton. Like, do we even at this generational point?
You must have lost your mind. You have lost your mind, but let me tell you something. You must not know who I am. I am the 5th generation of big cats, and as you can see, I am 2 sizes bigger than you, meaning that I will destroy you. Now I'm going to let you go with that warning. Put your hand down. You must have lost your mind. You have lost your mind, but let me tell you something.
I'll eat your head in a singular bite, my friend. I do not wish to do so. I will eat your entire brain in one chomper. Right. That's good, though. It reminded me of Fella Day. Because that movie is fucking amazing. Dude, Fella Day is so fucking... Oh, my God. That one scene in Fella Day. Yeah. That scene. LOL. That was a good one, though. Did I actually...
Fella Day must have lost great. Your mind.
This is totally reminded. Cloudandus. Cloudandus? Why do you strike at me, Cloudandus? Don't you know your place? Like, fucking dead on. You know I'll kill you, right, Claudandus? You know I'm 5 times stronger than... Shit, dude.
Transparency on that, and it's not wrong to continue to push for it and ask for it.
I'd just like to see the files turned over.
Those files refer to documents.
So Marjorie's asking, that weird dude who just said shit's asking. Everybody's asking, dude. So these two Gofferhoffers are fucking sitting there, clapping their hands together, fucking stroking each other's goddamn dick. At a point, Vance has to realize that some of this is going to be tied to him, correct? Like the defending of the pedophilia. You understand that, right?
Cat scratch fever on every YouTube cat video.
Scratch fever. Down. Cat scratch fever. Is that Nugent? I thought that was Nugent. That is Nugent. That's hot. That's hot though. They got it. It's boiling in their blood. They gotta fucking exercise their right to fly in the Lily Express and fuck children in the middle of the ocean or whatever. Anyway,
For campaign, Trump.
Big hoax it's perpetrated by the Democrats, and some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net.
That's amazing. To say that this is a left and right issue when I'm pretty sure the right-wingers in this country, historically, have been way more anti-pedophile than the left-wingers. I don't want to do this little dance right now, but to think that the American South hasn't been saying its entirety, I want to kill me a pedophile one of these days. I'm going to fucking kill a pedophile one of these days. If I just see a pedophile, I'll fucking kill it, and I'm going to be a happy man. We've had an entire southern chunk of the world waiting to murder pedophiles. We've had a whole chunk. They might fuck their cousins and fuck their own underage daughters and shit, but they've been waiting to murder other pedophiles. And now they have that opportunity. You think they're not fucking foaming at the mouth at this? That he could even be one of the greatest fucking pedos? And we have literally Trump supporters blowing themselves up
LOL.
In Teslas.
Well, to me, the South is where the religious peds are.
The tower. Correct. So that's because, as my theory goes, the most pedophilic ones want to stop the pedophiles because they want to fuck the kids. That's the main goal. They want to fuck the kids. So they get really mad at the other ones because they're fucking them. So the poor pedophiles are really mad at the rich pedophiles because the rich pedophiles have all this way to fly in the air and legalize their pedophilia and go to Thailand and fuck 14-year-olds. And yet they're stuck in the South. They can't do nothing but stroke it to their very, very illegal online Discord, fucking CP that's fucking shared to them by Russians who are gathering compromat on them as Americans.
Dude, I can't even get a date and these people are getting invited to private islands, LOL.
And that's where the other aspect of this comes from, is literally that, like, man type of, like, notion of jealousy. I don't want to say that's, like, as a man, that's where I understand it from. But, like, as a caveman, you see somebody fucking a 14-year-old, you're going to want to fuck that 14-year-old instead of that guy. That's the caveman jealousy. That's the thing. If there's only that in the world, both cavemen are going to want to fuck that thing. It's gross, but that's true. That's the reality. So, like, what we're dealing with is a whole bunch of weird man feelings that have suddenly entered the conversation that are very, like, nature geared in terms of we don't want that occurring in front of us.
Want a date.
Maybe we don't want to fuck the
Dating
kid,
is overrated.
but we want to stop that view from happening in front of us. We would rather give that guy a caveman home, say, can you go around the other side of the mountain while you fuck the 14-year-old? I'm trying to kill a dinosaur. I'm not trying to do that right now. And he says no. And that's what we're dealing with right now, is a bunch of rich politicians saying, no, I'm going to fuck this kid right here, and you're not going to do a damn thing about it. So there's a lot of feelings of, like, one, jealous, not that it's mine, but, like, there's an element to it. 2, just fucking, like, anger, aggression at, like, not listening to when we don't like something, it's not being solved. 3, just that, the, like, struggle of it all being an issue. We shouldn't even have these issues, and on the other side of that, we shouldn't have the struggle of having to go through them. So that in itself is frustrating. So even looking at the caveman situation frustrates us these days. So dating is very overrated. I have a certain level of fulfillment as a solo entity, more than I do outside of having bad relationships for years of my life. So, or even one-night stands. Like, all of it's unfulfilling to a point. Everything in life is unfulfilling to a point. So it's more in what you decide to find happiness in. Tell your brain you're happy. I've heard a lot of shit where it's like, just tell yourself in a sad moment that you're happy, and it'll go away. You smile, it releases shit in your brain that makes you fucking smile more. So let's get it. We're human. We're stronger than any of these emotions. We're stronger than pedophiles. And we need to take our emotions, harness them, and get rid of the fucking pedophiles. So just to stay on beat, because I like to do that. But yes, cave kids. We got to get rid of the cave kids situation. That's seriously what we're dealing with still. It's an ancient thing. Like I said, Epstein was a ped long before he was 40-something. He's been a ped his whole life. Cavemen have been cavemen their whole fucking life. We had to develop a society to say, hey, don't do that. Do that over there behind the mountain, or otherwise. This is the point. We had to develop that society. We had to create that area. We're still in this area where we are watching these rich men act like fucking Neanderthals, having sex with our fucking children. And a portion of us is perfectly okay with that. They're called Islamic. No, I'm kidding. But, bang. So we have problems in this fucking world. I don't even say country anymore. I'm done. The world has fucking problems. This is that one. This is the world's problem. Until all of us can agree worldwide that having sex with 12 to 16-year-olds is probably kind of sketchy. And anything below that should definitely be immediately prison, jail, whatever the fuck, fatwa, whatever the fuck kind of weird like beheading shit you got in your country. We need to end pedophilia worldwide. And after we connected all these countries and had the internet and all this other shit for 20 years, this is the time. So it's going to be millennials and down that are going to end worldwide pedophilia. And if we don't, that frustration from having to watch that caveman fuck that 14-year-old is going to make us walk over there and put a bullet through its fucking head. Okay? It's a metaphor. It's a metaphoric in a scenario. That caveman developed a gun just to fucking murder that goddamn pedophile. And that's the point we're getting to. As left, as right, as the reasonable USA caveman, we're watching the world fuck those children, and we're fucking sick of it. It's time to make a gun, caveman. It's time to make a gun. It's called a spear. It's called a spear. It's a stick. It's got a little sharp, pointy stick. There you go. Grab that thing. Chuck it at him. Chuck it at him really hard. There you go. Cave gun. Yes, we have the cave gun. Prepare the cave gun. Ook, we'll prepare a cave gun. Right? He's got like dinosaur sinew fucking holding back the goddamn
cave gun.
And then fucking end pedophilia. Done. Great. Wow, we did it. All right. Now that 14-year-old can go fucking have a child that the T-Rex will eat or whatever. Good luck. Good luck. Get out there. Go live a life. Women's rights. Women's rights. Fantastic. Oh, she was already eaten immediately because there's no man to defend her now. Ah, that's too bad. Well, at least she was free at the end. Okay? That's what really matters. All right, great. At least she was free. At least she didn't have the pedo anymore for 2 moments as she walked into the T-Rex's jaws. So, okay. Oh, this is a quick news catch-up. 5 stories. 1, Air India. We went over this. They literally turned off the fuel switches
tiger teeth bullets
for the engines. They're kind of curved, too. I like that. Kind of curved. They get a little serrated edge in there, you know. That's nice. Do you think they boomerang? It's like fucking Castlevania or something. Oh, I like this. Okay, I got a brick coming in. Bricks make me happy.
Not to be a contrarian, but being older for marriage and kids is a relatively new concept. My grandma got married and had my dad at 1.
I mean, okay. But like over there, dowryism and shit. So maybe not had your dad at 1, but right. You're also not wrong. And there's a certain like, okay, that's interesting. There was an argument lately where somebody was trying to say that the Democrats were trying to push the USA age down to 16. I looked into it. It's not even a thing. But who was saying it weird southern right-wingers because they're pedophiles and that's actually what they want to be the truth, and then they want to like blame it on the other side, so just to play with the idea to see if they can actually get it to be a reality. No, pedos. So if the right-wingers want to be pedos at the same time of accusing everything else of being pedos and this and that, and it's like, you guys in the South are the ones who were the more pedophilic, and you also are the ones who want to kill the more, and it's very strange, that whole dynamic. Like,
my great-grandmother was 13.
Yes.
That's Southern Baptist.
And there's so many conversations that I've had throughout my life where when you were a kid, you used to ask others when you started to lose your virginity, is what age did you lose your virginity at? That's like a common question from, 17 to 22-year-olds when you're trying to have sex and you're trying to talk about shit and you're talking about your past and stuff and you're exploring each other's world. One of those questions is that. One of those questions is that. It's like, what time did you start fucking at? And I've heard a lot of stories where it's been like, well, I lost my shit when I was blank years old because I had a fucking weirdo who diddled me. And I'd be like, oh, well, shit. So there's not only the fact that there's ped shit, never ending. It's the fact that there is like a certain element too. When I was 16, I know I wanted to fuck, okay? I know I wanted to fuck at 16, period. I know what I wanted to fuck. I know what I was attracted to. I stroked my dick at night. You guys don't like hearing that because I'm talking to myself as a younger me. I fucked my hand. Oops. When I was under 18. Can I admit that or no? I used to masturbate. Oh my God. So we're also dealing with, on the other end of that, an oversensitive, weird fucking worldview. Specifically from Australia, who's weird about the moralist shit. And then we have the Europeans, who literally have like child diddling organizations trying to display, again, America as the diddlers, because it's that whole notion of like, if we blame them on it, we can practice it more ourselves in the ways that we can see how people act towards that, and we will know better what to hide and what to admit. So you hear that like over in Europe, the ages for HRT are lower than they are in America, and it starts to make you think about what I just fucking said.
I made love to myself at CCD.
So, I count. OCB? Old Country Buffet? Old Country Buffet. So you stroked it while you were going back for your second plate of food? Did you bork it right inside the cauliflower or something? Or how dare you? That's why I don't eat salad at those places, Anyway, that's why I don't eat salad at OCB. People are nutting in it. No, fuck, man. See, that's a very, very valid point. Yep. So we're looking at that even with the current...
It's the mindset of don't look over here. I helped you catch that one guy.
So I pointed out Cash Patel.
Sensitive.
And having... Cash Patel and having caught up all the Colorado pedophiles. There was like 20 people, 20 kids or some shit, 20 people, something, 20 something, in a pedophile ring in Colorado about a month before all this Epstein shit really started peaking. And I was wondering if that was an actual sting that they had known about all along, that they were trying to sting and then use as a distraction from us, saying like, oh no, we're not the pedos, we just arrested a bunch of pedos. No, you're the pedophiles. That's just your middleman. So you arrested your Colorado pedophile middleman because you wanted to say, oh, we're the good guys, though. No, you're not. You're specifically the bad guys. And the fact that you knew about that place, where for 4 years or whatever, the Biden administration didn't do anything about it, even if they did. The fact that these are issues that we're having are very telling. Again, the South would be the Republicans. The Republicans would know where the child prostitution rings were more than the Northern folk who fought for freedom and have less pedophilic actions. We overall, as the northern part of the entire USA, are about half less likely to commit pedophilia than the entire Bible Belt and South region. All of y'all are 50% more likely to be a fucking literal pedophile than anybody in the north, any northern region. That's California, Florida, Texas. You know this all to be true just by thinking about it. Oklahoma, all these places literally have like 14-year-old fucking like lowest age and shit. There's 4 states around Texas, California included technically, because it's not really around it, that allow 0 age child marriage, dowryism, all that other shit. I go through this, but so as much as they want to sit here and grandstand in front and catch up pedo rings on one end, is as much as they're a pedo ring themselves. So that's a nice jet you got there, Trump. It's a nice jet you got from this guy, Trump. That guy right there, that guy, Mohammed the 15th. It's a nice jet you got. That's a nice Qatari jet you got. Fuck, man. Oh, and it goes right to you after the presidency? It goes right to you? Wow. Seems like a quid pro quo for years of handing children over to people, or maybe murdering Epstein or something like that, right? Okay. Cool. Anyways, conspiracies aside, this guy literally turned off the fuel for the engines. What was the favor there? I don't know. There's a bunch of doctors and shit on the plane. So, okay, cool. Trump asked for a release of Epstein. It's not going to happen. And it's a fake. It's fake if he's even doing it. It's fake. Syrian forces prepare to redeploy. I don't care. Despite Israeli warnings. Okay. The EU approves 18th sanctions package. I don't care. I don't care. We already went over it. Stephen Colbert is quitting. Goodbye. You shouldn't have left Comedy Central. Period. That's it. Quick takes here. You shouldn't have left Comedy Central to begin with. Your only good character was the one where you pretended to be a right-winger. Once you were obvious about it, you were just seen as what you were, which was a lesser Jon Stewart. So, you were better as a satirical figure than you are as an actual honest personage. And the fact that like late night TV died while you got in there, it's funny. It's just funny. You could have been so big right now on Comedy Central clips and shit like that. Like I can't even watch Jordan Klepper and shit because like it's a major copyright strike. It'll make it so I can't even watch the whole episode. So, you know, you could be a part of that money, but instead you're retiring and you had a crappy stint as a guy who just walked around and said, hey Trump for fucking 8 years or whatever. You suck. So you were better when you were on Comedy Central. You were better as a comedic personality, not a late night guy. That's all. So yeah. Hello, it's Belle here,
well,
whatever the fuck.
Howdy there, internet people. It's Belle again.
Okay.
So today, we're going to talk about thanking Trump for your electric bill.
Oh.
In the run-up to the passage of Trump's bill,
anybody notice
there
that?
were studies and projections
I don't
showing
pay bills,
energy bills
so.
going
Did you guys
up
notice?
because of Trump and the rest of the Republican Party's budget policies. When the topic would come up, Trump defenders would say that we don't really know what's going to be in the final bill. You couldn't really argue with that, with changes being made right down to the wire. But now, Trump's one big beautiful bill raiser is passed and signed. An analysis by Energy Innovation ran the numbers. Surprise, your bill is going up.
Okay.
I know. You're wondering which state I'm talking about.
All
of them they modeled. The only two they didn't model were Hawaii and Alaska.
Oh, come on.
Which states get hurt the most? Ready
Not
for
us.
another
Not
surprise?
us.
States that voted for Trump in 2024.
Yep, not us.
In fact, out of the top 20 states seeing the biggest increases, only 4 voted blue. Here's a quick note on the methodology. They created 2 projections. One if the bill didn't pass, and one if it did. The projections measure the average annual cost increase by 2035. This is on top of the normal cost increases. The main reason is that all of those green energy things Republicans scrapped, well, they were lowering your electric bill.
They were helping the idiots.
With those gone and reduced capacity to produce energy and higher demand.
Yes.
Well, prices go up. 7 states are expected to see more than 10% increases. Kentucky, Missouri, South Carolina, Oklahoma, Texas, North Carolina, and Florida.
Both Carolinas. Yep. It's always both Carolinas. Those places are pieces of shit. Yours went down, but it's whatever. So we are near our own hydro dam. So specifically, hi, you're looking at me. Specifically, we're fine. Like this entire fucking like 5-state fucking region is just fine up until like Chicago or Milwaukee. This entire area, three state, and like a good portion of Canada is just fine. We have the fucking hydro dam right there. If anything, we make our own. We're one of the main reasons why there's a surplus every fucking year. You know, as a Minnesotan, we make money, and it's because of the Great North in our state that we make money. It's because of the border up there, everything we do at the Iron Range, all that other shit. We are a very productive fucking state in terms of mining, farming, fucking, we have so much shit happening here, it's ridiculous, compared to a lot of other places. So our shit will generally stay low. We're a good place to live. I watched something the other day that was, it was a rich girl, blonde, on TikTok. It was a TikTok thing where she was saying that specifically Minnesota is a great place for rich people to move to because of Minnetonka and all the other reasons, and like the cheap to live and have nice things, and it's a great region that hasn't been completely fucked over yet. Compared to other major city hubs, we actually have less race crap here. We're mostly white compared to a lot of these other major city hubs. So, very funny. Anyway, continue.
Yep, all red.
Yep, all
Missouri,
blue.
Kentucky, and South
We're fine.
Carolina are all expected to see increases of more than $600 per year.
Good.
The only state coming in with
Fuck
less
'em.
than a $100 increase is Maine. Why is Maine different? Well, they produce 2/3 of their total electricity net generation
There you go.
via renewables.
Okay,
That's
okay.
right. You now have it in black and white. The Republican Party is betting on obsolete, dirty, more expensive technology,
Yes.
while the rest of the world is moving on.
Right.
You're paying extra to...
My immediate thought was how much the entire South would benefit from, like, just solar panels and shit like that. The green shit. But, you know, they fought it. And now Texas, for the last, like, 8 years of their life, doesn't know whether they're going to make it through every summer, every winter, every summer, every winter, every summer, every winter. And now, I guess every spring and fall, they got to worry about flooding and shit, too. How does it feel, Texas?
have a damaged environment.
Yeah, you do.
You're paying extra to be left behind.
Yep, Texas.
Not only that,
specifically.
it isn't working.
Yep. And
Drill,
you even
baby,
let
drill.
Elon, in, drill baby drill. You even let Elon in to take over your entire fucking land, put a bunch of shit in your air, and fucking throw rocket parts all over your fucking lands. And you still suffer, and you still suck, and you're still fucking backwoods hicks. Go fuck yourselves.
As
Shit.
discussed before the election, doesn't actually make
Still
sense.
not technologically
because
inclined.
it's not drilling
Still
capacity
fucking
that's
behind
an issue.
many other states.
But people wanted
Amazing.
to argue that. We have numbers on that too. For the 11th straight week, the weekly rig count in the U.S. dropped. It's going down, not up. I know, some of y'all are seeing where it went up. Nope, that's the North American count, not the U.S. count.
Hey.
Canada went up by more than we went down.
Okay.
Want more evidence this is a bad idea? When I say oil-producing country, what country do you think of?
Saudi Arabia.
And why is it Saudi Arabia?
Ah!
They're dumping somewhere
Saudi
between
Arabia.
8 and 9 billion more into solar investments.
Okay.
The next energy race is already underway. Trump has left us locked in the starting gate for the
Yep.
next few years.
Yep.
Other countries...
You remember the first term when he just had a bunch of fucking oil barrels just sitting in fucking warehouses just waiting to be refined because he bought a bunch of fucking unrefined oil and we had no way to fucking refine it? And then Biden got in and all the gas prices were cheap. Wasn't that crazy? It's almost like one type of president knows what the fuck they're doing and the other type of president is just a fucking literal moron who's just trying to fuck shit over. Maybe we shouldn't fucking elect people who aren't politicians anymore because they're pedophiles. Instead. Biden, shoulder toucher. Biden, zero connections with the pedophile Epstein. How about that? You want to bring that up? He's a shoulder rubber, but he doesn't fuck the kids. So, okay. The other guy, fuck the kids. Fuck the kids. So, okay, great. This guy?
The White House is addressing
This guy.
concerns about President
Maybe.
Trump's medical
Fuck the
condition
kids.
after
Fuck the
these
kids.
viral photos of
So he
the
might be
president
dying.
emerged online. You can see bruises on his hands and
Yeah, he's
swelling
getting
in
old.
his legs.
In the effort of
R.I.P., buddy.
transparency, the president wanted me to share a note from his physician.
He's got like 2 more years left.
The administration releasing a letter from the president's physician stating he was found to have chronic venous insufficiency,
Oh, yeah.
a benign and common condition in
No, it's gonna be
people
like a
over the age
fucking,
of 70.
it's like a heart
Essentially,
attack
this
waiting.
is a problem with the blood vessels, more specifically a problem with the veins that are in charge of returning blood back to the heart.
You got it.
Telling ABC News
Heart
it
attack
means
waiting,
there
baby.
isn't adequate blood flow in the veins of his legs, which can lead to
Yes.
swelling.
Yes,
but the
and
White
heart
House saying
attacks.
Trump is not
And
in pain.
aneurysms
No
and shit.
discomfort
It
from the
leads to a lot of
president
stuff.
at all.
It doesn't
You
matter.
probably all see that on a daily
Living
basis.
just fine up until that one little spurt
The
doesn't
American
reach the
Heart
heart
Association
right.
issuing a statement tonight saying the condition is often under-recognized and under-treated, and there is a strong association between chronic venous insufficiency and an increased risk for heart issues.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the White House doctor saying the
I'm not an
bruises on the
idiot.
president's hands,
So
which he
whatever.
has been covering with makeup, are consistent with minor soft
Wow.
tissue irritation from frequent handshaking and the use of aspirin.
Shut
The president
up.
remains in excellent health.
They heck, I just shook my hand so much, I got a bruise now. Somebody pushed their thumb too hard. Now I'm dead. I'm dying now because somebody pushed their thumb too hard on me. I'm so fucking old that my skin is falling off, and somebody shakes my hand too fucking hard. I'm gonna die. I have an aneurysm. Drain the swamp. Get all the people in politics the fuck out of politics, but in brand new people. We talked about this earlier. Please. Especially with the olds. Like, are you fucking kidding me? These people are so fucking old. Please. Please, they're so old. Please. Please. So old. So old. Okay. What's that? What is
Justice
this?
Department is putting increasing pressure on California sheriffs to cooperate with federal immigration authorities, triggering growing concern in many local communities. Today, LA County Sheriff Robert Luna reaffirmed his department's commitment to following state sanctuary laws, even as federal immigration officials ramp up demands.
It is what it is. Let's hear from this
Completely
guy.
understand the concern, the fear, and anxiety from our community here in Los Angeles County.
That fear surrounds perceived cooperation between the LA Sheriff's Department and ICE, a fear only exacerbated today by a request from the Department of Justice to county sheriffs for lists of all inmates in their jails who are not citizens of the United States, their crimes of arrest or conviction, and their scheduled release date.
Yes. There you go. I mean, our prisons are overflowing, our jails are overflowing. What the fuck are we supposed to... Yes, deport the prisoners? That should have been the first thing you were doing. I mean, arguably, that should have been the first fucking place you were... Are you serious? This is a last thought kind of thing? You're dumb. You dumb. Okay? Oh, because they're privatized prisons and they're making money off of those fucking Mexicans? Yes. But that's not the point. That was your policy. You should have started the fuck there and got rid of those fucking peoples immediately. First fucking thing. Not the ones who were working fucking jobs, you dumb fucking bastard piece of shit. Anyway, the job workers should have been the last fucking ones you're rounding up, you fucking tyrannical cunt.
It's because we don't ask for immigration status, I don't...
Tyrannical cunt. I'm still on the path of these people need a official way to get real citizenship. And you're going to take away the people with the jobs who might get the money to be able to pay for the filings that would make it so they could be real Americans. So, wow. Okay. The criminals, though, they're fine, right? But you want the criminals there because somehow that one little extra head who's running around shanking each other and speaking Venezuelan or whatever the fuck is making some rich man, some billionaire, some friend of Trump, some pedophile brother, some kind of amount of money, 2 cents extra per year. Wow, cool. Great. Amazing. At least he's in there shanking his fucking... I don't know, I got nothing. So Megyn Kelly, Epstein, a bunch of people are railing against this. Not time for you, Ethan. And we are covering it. We are in the same pool as everyone else. I'm doing a news show more than a YouTube show, more than an anything else show. I do news because I'm a dumb old man and I need my news. And when my news don't kick out news right, I gotta hunt it down. And when I'm hunting shit down, I'm finding shit, I'd rather share it with people. So Epstein. It's a lifelong fucking problem for us. As I said to Nux in the other video the other day, our generations have been dealing with this since like 2003 to 2008 was the original Epstein. fucking court cases and shit. We've been dealing with this pedophile our whole lives. So the friends of this pedophile, we also have to deal with. Drain the fucking swamp.
No more investigations into Epstein. No.
This is 16 hours ago. This is 4 hours ago. So
special prosecutor. Trump is tripling, quadrupling down on the idea that it's all a big hoax, despite a lot of his party.
But then 2 seconds later,
it's all coming out today. The Wall Street Journal not only released an article, today they're getting sued as well for this article about Donald Trump's connection to Jeffrey Epstein. It's explosive. It's about a letter Trump sent to Epstein with supposedly a drawing of a naked woman by Trump, along with a little poem which talks about a wonderful secret that Jeffrey Epstein and Trump share. We will go through all the evidence because there's a lot to this.
This is the one.
You are very silly if you jump to conclusions on a story this big with...
Are you fucking kidding me? What gross little fucking note is this about, like, hey, you want to fuck that girl this weekend? What?
This
and they drew a little picture about it and everything. Oh my God, these rich kids.
Of implications.
Oh my God, dude.
Let's set the stage because we're going to take
Do we
our
get to
time
see
going
it?
through this. The president's behavior
Gross.
during the run-up to this Epstein file leak has been absolutely strange.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
We're still talking about it.
It's pretty boring stuff. It's sorted,
It's so
but
boring.
it's boring.
You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony
Boring.
stuff in there, because there's a lot of phony
A
stuff.
lot of phony shit in
files
there.
were
They're
made
all
up by
fake. It's all
Comey.
fake, I
They were
assure
made
you.
up by Obama.
Even his supporters are like, well, why is he acting this way? It's so weird. All of a sudden it goes from the files exist to they don't exist to they're a hoax.
You know when you catch a little rich kid in a lie? You know when you watch all these, like, cop things? You guys love to watch the cop things, right? Midwest Crime and all this other shit. You know when you guys are watching those and you can obviously tell they're fucking guilty? Trump's obviously fucking guilty. And of something horrific because of how he's acting about this specifically. Trump is horrendously fucking guilty on this case. It's amazing.
Actually, and there's a bunch of phony stuff in there.
Body language,
This
literal language,
article,
style
if
of
true,
how he's acting,
explains
every
a lot
fucking
of the
aspect
strange
of it.
behavior.
100%.
And we don't know if there's more that's going to come out, if this is all there is, but I'm going to go through the main allegation, and I will call it an allegation because Trump is definitely going to sue over this. He's already said as much. So here's basically the story. Supposedly, Ghislaine Maxwell collected letters from Trump and dozens of Epstein's associates for a 2003 birthday album. It was for his 50th birthday. Pages from the leather-bound album, assembled before Epstein was first arrested, are among the documents examined by the Department of Justice officials. So there are birthday letters to Epstein that supposedly have been seen by the DOJ. They have them in their files. And the one from Trump supposedly has a naked woman, which appears to be hand-drawn with a heavy marker. And the future president's signature is a squiggly Donald below her waist. The Wall Street Journal goes on to say it's not clear how the letter with Trump's signature was prepared. Inside the outline of the naked woman was a typewritten note styled as an imaginary conversation between Trump and Epstein. Voiceover. There's more to life than having everything. Donald. Yes, there is, but I won't.
The note began. There's more to life than having everything. The note began. Donald, yes, there is.
Tell you what it is. Jeffrey, nor will I, since I also know what it is. Donald, we have certain things in common, Jeffrey.
He
yes,
likes him
we
young.
do, come to think of it. Enigmas never age.
Oh, gross.
Have you noticed that? As a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you.
Gross.
And the final line is, a pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret. Obviously,
What the fuck gross shit is that?
that is an insane thing to write.
Fuck, that's gross. Enigmas never age? The thought of having sex with underage girls just never ages, does it? It never gets old, buddy. Best buddy. You want to go double D on this one? Let's go, honey. Fucking
be
amazing.
Another wonderful secret.
Disgusting
Also, two
shit.
lines in there which are horrendous.
Yeah.
One,
Enigmas never age?
That's just a
Jesus
strange
Christ,
line.
dude.
It's a very incriminating sounding line. We don't know
Oh,
what it
that's
means
so
exactly.
gross.
And then also we see, may every day be another wonderful secret.
The ender is a
Of course,
clincher.
this all written
That's a
inside
clincher.
the outline of a naked woman.
Oh my God.
Kind of tells you what secret they may be talking about there. Now we're going to go over Trump's response, and then, of course, all the evidence, all the denials, what you may want to know before making up your mind. Like
It's
I said,
fake,
this
it's
is
all
not a
fake.
story
It's
where
all
you're going to want
fake,
to
it's
snap
all
the
fake,
judgment.
folks. It's all
Even
fake.
now, I'm still, I think there's still a lot we need to see. But I want to go over Trump's...
But if this is considered the surface of what we're going to be given, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. This is just the fucking top letter to what the actuality of it is. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Response. He gave an interview with the Journal on Tuesday evening, and he denied writing the letter or drawing the picture. Quote, "This is not me. This is a fake thing. It's a fake Wall Street Journal story. I never wrote a picture in my life. I don't draw pictures of women," he said. "It's not my language. It's not my words." He told the Journal he was preparing to file a lawsuit if it published the article. "I'm going to sue the Wall Street Journal just like I sued everyone else." What do we make of this? Before we jump into the evidence, before we jump into all the reactions, both
I think he
public
did
and
little
of the
drawings.
people
I
involved.
think he was feeling
Let's just talk about what this could mean. The
Cutesy
denial
little drawing.
puts Trump in a very...
cute
There's
little
some
drawing.
other stuff, too, that we can... That
And I make a
Donald
cute
Trump
little
has
drawing.
done.
I didn't mean to
Actions
click this. I
of
meant to
the
pause
people
it.
involved, 'cause it's worth...
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like
Let's
this,
go.
if you thought the letter was nothing, you wouldn't deny it. You would just give no comment. You certainly wouldn't give an interview. So now we're going to talk about the reactions of the people involved, because it's worth saying Trump is not the only letter mentioned in here. And I think that's really important, because in a story like this, you want to look to what could be corroborating evidence. So Alan Dershowitz is cited in the piece having written a letter that included a mock-up of a Vanity Unfair magazine with mock headlines of "Who was Jack the Ripper? Was it Jeffrey Epstein?" Allen, a former lawyer for Epstein, does not deny this. He says, "It's been a long time, and I don't recall the content of what I may have written." Lex Wexner also supposedly had a letter in there. He declined to comment. Supposedly his letter was, "I wanted to get you what you want, so here it is," after the text was a line drawing of what appeared to be a woman's breast. And then we have a former assistant who was not cited, who sent Jeffrey a letter. "Oh, Jeffrey of Jeffrey, everyone loves you. Fun in the sun, fun just for fun." Pretty innocuous. And then, of course, we have Donald Trump, pretty innocuous. "Everyone loves you, fun."
Jeffrey, oh, Jeffrey, everyone loves you. Fun in the sun, fun just for fun. Remember, don't forget me soon. Epstein, you rock. You are the best. Remember, don't forget me soon. That's a weird one.
Fun in the sun, fun.
You say innocuous or whatever the fuck. I say his secretaries were usually like, 15-year-olds and shit. So
just for fun.
It is what it is. Former assistant. The ones that gave massages were often underage and shit. So
pretty innocuous. And then,
I don't think it's innocuous. I think that's telling. I think it's all telling.
Of course, we have Donald Trump, who denies, of course, the whole thing. So we have some non-denials, some people who just didn't respond, and then we have Trump. Trump's the only one who's firmly, "My words, it's not the way I talk. Also, I don't draw pictures."
I don't draw things. These are not my words, not the way I talk. No, but if he's like fluttering in his little brain while he's all stoned or some shit, or drunk or something, or no, that's him.
"I told Rupert Murdoch it was a scam and he shouldn't print this fake story, but he did, and now I'm going to sue him." And his
Rupert Murdoch, 93, just like George Soros. And they're going to do some heavy stirring, just like this old, dumb, old people that own everything. How does Rupert Murdoch have the ability to have this release, this thing to begin with? Why is this Australian man behind any of these decisions with American media, with American fucking information? Why is it this Australian man that has the say in whether we as Americans see other American information or not? Why is there an Australian man between us and our information about our politicians? Why is an Australian man, Jesus fuck, man, but he did, and now I'm going to sue his ass off in that third-rate newspaper.
Now, a couple comments quick on that. One, the Wall Street...
He owns that. He owns Fox. He owns a bunch of shit. Murdoch.
Journal is not a third-rate newspaper. It's also not a super left-leaning newspaper. Not that that should matter in journalism, but I know people's media literacy...
It's slightly left of center. That's why I don't pay attention to it.
That stuff kind of does tip off
their
signals. It's unlikely they're going to publish something they know they're going to get sued for unless they have something.
Ample evidence.
Here's where I want to talk about a little bit of the circumstantial stuff.
So why does
Trump obviously...
Again, why does an Australian have more dirt on our American president than us Americans? Why does some weird, powerful Australian... Because it's a worldwide pedophile problem that we're having. Oh, okay.
obviously states, I don't draw pictures, but turns out that's kind of not true. So in a book called Never Give Up, Trump wrote, each year I donate an autographed doodle to the Doodle for Hunger auction at Tavern on the Green. It's a great event. And sure
So he
enough,
thinks it's his
publicly
little
you can
thing to
find
do.
several
Yep.
doodles
There
that
you
Donald
go.
Trump has done.
It's his little
Most of
thing.
these are of skylines, architecture. None of these are of women.
There you
Still,
go.
it's strange to say I don't draw pictures when you very clearly draw pictures and they appear to be in thick marker.
And then we're going to see the same style and shit and this and that. We're going to see the same signature. We're going to see all the same shit.
Which is what you were accused of drawing them in. Now,
Okay.
none of that means anything, but it just reminds me a little bit
Mr. I don't sweat.
of the Prince Andrew denial. I don't know if you guys remember the sweat denial.
Yeah, I don't sweat.
Of the
A medical condition, which is that I don't sweat, or I didn't sweat at the time.
So yeah, that was kind of
Yeah,
does
he's,
sweat. And in the
mhm,
same way, it's not perfect proof, but you really shouldn't say you don't draw pictures.
While you draw
definitely
pictures.
draw pictures of
Right,
this
right.
story. So we can look at the bookbinder. So this
Okay,
was
hold on.
actually in the Epstein files. But there are some other stuff too that we can look to corroborate this story. So we can look at the bookbinder. So in the Wall Street Journal report, we see a very specific and interesting.
That's the funny thing about Wayback Machine. When you cocksuckers delete the shit when I'm going through it, you know, I can just go to the Wayback Machine and take screenshots I might not have gotten. So you stupid bitch, the other day when you put your Instagram on public or deleted your Instagram or whatever, it's on the Wayback Machine. You realize that, right? So your editor or whatever has been harassing me. It's you or your editor, and I'm going to get you.
Interesting corroboration. It says the book was put together by the New York City
I'm gonna
bookbinder
get
Herbert
you.
Weitz, according to people involved with the process. Weitz listed Epstein as a client on his website in 2003. So here we have a chance to corroborate externally. Of course, it's not a full corroboration, but we have a chance to look to see, was it actually on his website? Right?
Yes.
So if we go to the archive, we
I'm
see
sure
in
it was.
2003
Otherwise,
at
this wouldn't be here.
whitescoleman.com,
There it is.
we see a client list, and we see Jeffrey Epstein is listed on it with a
It's spelled
different
wrong.
spelling
Yeah.
of Jeffrey, I should note. And this
So-
says people for whom we have bound up books and albums. This is another piece of circumstantial evidence that makes it hard to believe it's just fully made up. Now, you can believe something in the middle. You can believe that the letter exists and the Wall Street Journal saw it and somebody invented it, right? Like, there are a lot of options here. But the idea that, okay, the Wall Street Journal is just fully inventing this story. They're releasing something with literally no evidence. They're just fabricating it
Okay.
all. But citing all these different people, citing third-party stuff that you can fact-check publicly, that's a piece of evidence to think about. Now, we're going to talk about the public reactions to this. We have Caroline Leavitt,
Okay.
the press secretary, saying the Wall Street Journal published a hatchet job with a fake birthday letter that's supposedly from 2003. This is like the Steele dossier.
That's when
that
that
kickstarted
episode-
the Russia
that's when,
hoax all over again. The Wall Street Journal refused.
That's supposedly from 2003. So in other words, it was probably released the first court thing. Like I said, it went from 3 to 8. I looked up all the dates and everything already. We're already here for this. So that was probably released in the original deposition or whatever. So it's legit. I'm going to say it's very fucking legit that this is actually Trump's little doodle. And here it is. Russia.
And conceded they don't even have it in their possession when we asked them to verify the alleged document.
That's funny.
They're basing their entire fake story
So
on.
this-
Then you have Dan Walkins.
This document's been waiting 22 fucking years to come out. 22 fucking years. That's how powerful these people are to keep our information from us. That's how long Rupert Murdoch and Fox and all the others have known about all this. 22 fucking years. It's been going on under our noses for 22 fucking years. All the worldwide pedophilia, all that other shit, well known specifically from this man. We can date it back as far as easily 22 fucking years. We can assume that they were, back in their prime time a good 10 years before that. That's 32 fucking years. So my whole fucking life, these guys have been friends, and these guys have been having sex with children together. It's amazing, isn't it? Your whole life, they've been diddling children. You have kids? They fucked them. That's amazing, isn't it? Okay, cool. They fucked them at like 58. Okay, cool. That's my sarcasm. It's not serious. I don't think it's cool. It's very gross. We need to stop it.
Saying the amount of people who think publications...
Gotta stop the pedophiles, folks.
The scope of the Wall Street Journal just put explosive stuff out.
I think there's a cat at my door. There's a cat at my door. Hold on. Are you trying to get in? Is that what this is? What do you want? Come on. Oh, you got 2 seconds, okay? Here, come here. Come here. Fucking chubby, little chubby thing. Trying to come in here. Hold on, we got a cat. You got a cat break. Okay? What are you scratching at the door for? You just want to know what I'm doing? You just want to know what I'm doing, Nene? Nene, Nene. You just want to know what I'm doing? You're so chubby. You're so chubby. You're so chubby, Nene. Are you good yet? Huh? I kind of got a piddle too, so what do you think, folks? Yeah, I'll BRB for a second. I gotta piss. The cat's here. Give me a moment, okay? BRB. She's still here. What are you doing, Nene? Come on, Nene. I gotta go, Nene. Get out of here. Get out. I gotta go back again, Nene. What are you doing, Nene? 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 Nene, Nene, Nene. Come here, Nene. Come here, Nene. You're there the whole time, Nene. That's because you're crazy, Nene. That's because you're crazy, Nene. You're crazy, Nene. And then she'll want to like fight and stuff. She's crazy. Yeah, she'll claw a bunch and shit. She's dangerous. You're dangerous, Nene. You're dangerous. Yeah, you claw that thing up. There you go. You claw that fucking thing up. Get it. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Nene. Yeah, you get it. Get it. Yeah, get it. Yeah, Nene. Yeah, that's a good kitty. You good? Yeah, you want me to move my fingers and shit. She wants to attack. You want to attack me. I'm not here for that. You want to attack me? Are you done? Crazy kitty. What are you doing? I got a show to do here, kitty. I'm gonna throw you off in a second. Okay, come on. Come on, we got a show to do here, Nene. I got a show to do here. You get out of here, Nene. Alright. All right. Just give me 2 more. Get out of here. Go on. You're just standing there looking at the bed. Just here. Just go. Shoot. Just staring at the bed. There's probably Gracie under there. Okay. I got shit to do. 2 more minutes. We're almost out of here, by the way. I mean, we're not, but we are. So, halfway through, I think, somewhere in there. Okay. Continuing. Sorry.
Out about a public figure without well.
The amount of people who think publications, blah, blah, blah,
established
Wall Street Journal,
authentication procedures
okay.
and running it through a team of lawyers know literally nothing about journalism. Charlie Kirk says, this is not how Trump talks at all. I don't believe it. Referring to the actual letter's contents. Specifically, people picked up on the idea that Trump says enigma in the writing of it. In fact, Trump writing at all, some people find that hard to believe. J.D. Vance says, forgive my language, but this story is complete and utter bull. The Wall Street Journal should be ashamed of publishing it. Where's the letter? Would you be shocked?
Here. How many times? Is that the one you found, Grok? How many times? How many Trump speeches, etc.? How much has Trump used the word enigma? That's a fucking Trump word all day. Nuclear, very powerful word. Enigma. It's very mysterious. Enigma. At least twice. Community College, Central Iowa, referred to Ben Carson as an enigma twice. Posts also include Trump using enigma at an Iowa rally, supporting both documented instances. Beyond confirmed uses, there's no comprehensive analysis indicating frequent use of enigma specifically. 2025 Wall Street Journal reported, oh, that's today, the enigma, but the authenticity is disputed. I mean, I'll say a mystery, you know? Like, a question. I won't say enigma. That's very much like a tilted, like, Trump kind of word. IMO. So, I'm a fucking, again, I'm a male, not on any kind of anything. Believe what you need. Believe what you are able, Mr. Islamic brain. Okay. That's it. Like, you can only think so far. So, it is what it is. Your entire religion, your entire race, your entire region, everything about your culture that has raised you has told you to be some type of way to white people, some type of way towards trans people, gay people, etc. You think that I'm an infidel? You think that they are some kind of to be murdered entity? Right here, just look it up. Look it up. What does Sharia law consider gay and trans to be? We've already done this. It basically just says kill them. So that's it. It's about a 99% chance. It was like literally like 90% chance that if you are found to be gay, you will be fucking murdered. And there's like 100% chance. There's no transsexuals in the entirety of this discussion. Transsexuals don't exist in the Middle East. They don't get that far. They don't get that far. Troon isn't a thing over there. You just get fucking dead and you get killed. You get honor killed by your own family. Troon ain't a thing over there. Anyways. Enigma.
To learn they never showed it to us before published. So, from where I'm sitting, the letter is odd, but it also is in line with some of these other letters from people like Lex Wexner. It's also in line with where behave, right? The way President Trump comment, Donald Trump, based on this, has posted, based on the ridiculous amount of publicity given to Jeffrey Epstein, I have asked AG Pam Bondi to produce any and all pertinent grand jury testimony subject to court approval. This scam should end right now. And
perpetuated by the Democrats. That's such false fucking... It's not a scam perpetuated by one side or the other. Republicans don't like pedophiles. Republicans and Democrats both dislike pedos. Hashtag no pedo day. Make it happen. Show that you care, that you show that you care. Like, come on, guys, make it happen. We're basically done with this video. So
a grand jury.
So we heard the statement then.
Absolutely central piece of evidence in this whole story are these letters.
Pages from, Epstein, Other Associates, 2003 birthday album. Pages from the Leather Bound album assembled for Epstein was arrested in 2006 are among documents. That's what I'm saying. Arrested in 2006 was still going through all the lawyery shit since 03. So it's very telling.
Or Maxwell, and was the
yeah,
get people riled up because it's an Epstein, completely true or completely false. I think they're not thinking through the implications that meant.
Great.
So
there you go. And then it took 3 years for all that shit to come out of the light, and then it came to the light, and it had a bunch of right-wingy shit and Trump in it and shit, and so it was kiboshed. It was hidden. And he says it's the Democrats thing, but dude, nobody knew you were going to be president in 2003. Nobody knew you were going to be a president while you were having sex with children, Trump. Nobody knew years down the line you were going to be president, Trump. You didn't either. So I don't think you planned for this future while you had your penis inside of a child, supposedly. So I don't think you planned for this.
Hey there, folks. Hope you're doing well today.
Assuming this entire show is parody. I'm lying about everything. I'm an idiot, etc. Anyway.
To continue to dive deeper to see the impact that the Epstein files or lack thereof is having on the right. And today I'd like to look closer at the PBD podcast.
So you guys are melting down too over there. It's not just us. I'm not watching this.
This is Johnny Somali, and he was just arrested. He is now in prison because he's Johnny Somali, and he did his thing. He is. This is very sad for poor guy. Johnny Somali actually eating ass in prison as we speak. But in all seriousness, this is an individual that is released from prison. You see, the Colorado DA's office will drop charges against Solomon Galligan, this lovely-looking man, this lovely-looking fellow, a registered sex offender arrested for attempting to kidnap an 11-year-old boy during recess from an elementary school. Now, you're probably thinking, Mr. Solomon over here literally looks like he came out of The Walking Dead. Solomon over here literally looks like one of the fucking zombies from the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, okay? Solomon over here.
Pretty close.
Unironically, like, this dude looks like a Fent zombie for real, for real.
Yes.
Solomon over here.
All right, come on.
You might not be familiar with this guy. This post went viral. The twin brother of the guy who kidnapped...
He's not that twin brother.
This guy is Omar Fateh, running for the Minneapolis mayor.
Oh, Captain Philippe. No, you're missing the joke. It's I'm the captain now, which he does look like that guy. So, you're missing the joke, Nux. Do you know movies either? Or no? Do you know the joke, Nux? You know, I'm the captain now, Captain Philippe. The movie with Tom Hanks. I didn't even see it, and I know the joke. I'm the captain now. Do you have any Somalian fucking jokes in your brain? I'm from Minneapolis, so, I know the jokes. Are you aware of any of this or no? Hello? Are you guys at all, like, cultured? You might be Nepo babies and shit, but you don't have no fucking brain for the world's events or media. Look back before you look forward and get on here and make yourself a thing. Not to you, Nux, but a lot of you people out there, you get here and you have no flavor to you. Like Sean DeBlack, you should spend a good 10 years learning about anything. About U.S. culture, about your own black culture, about American culture, about white people culture, and how we get along in this country. You should learn any of that, you fucking bad, poorly educated, 3 times Gone to college 3 times, paid for Pappy. Pappy paid for all them little college trips that you failed. Failure to college. And then finally somebody pushed you through. Congratulations, you fucking moron. So I'm decaptain now, okay? You haven't seen that movie? You don't even know the reference? Okay.
He wants to raise the minimum wage by over $4, freeze rent, and Trump-proof the city.
I mean, raising the minimum wage is arguably a good thing. I don't care about that. For certain jobs and shit. I wouldn't say across the board. Freeze rent? No. Because what if it's already too high as is kind of what I'm saying. Lower rent. We want a lower rent. Okay? Great. And Trump-proof the city and defund the police. That came up before during the George Floyd crap, and like 3 of our council members tried to vote to defund the police, and like 9 said fuck no, and then 2 people were like removed from office for even daring to say defund the police. We believe in reform the police. It's different here, not defunding at all. We specifically taught our cops up here, like I was saying about Texas, to have technology and to use it to their better advantage. Like we caught Bolter like that because of our technology and trail cams and shit like that. So we invest our money. We use our funding. We don't want it defunded. So a lot of people usually don't agree with this in my area, whether it's Browns or Somalians themselves. A lot of people don't agree with a lot of these policies being pushed. We like our cops up here. When they do shit, we like them. When they murder Philippe Castile or whatever, we don't like them. But when they do their job and murder George Floyd, we do like them. I'm kidding. We don't like, bad cops. We do like our good cops. And we have a lot of good cops who uphold the law regularly and, blah, blah, blah. That's it. So a lot of people don't agree with even this guy coming up here and saying this. Ilhan Omar got in. Now it's just, it's your turn now? No. Until I hear like a right-wingy one of y'all hit the stage, I'm not going to believe it. Which I have heard a lot of in different areas. In my district or whatever, there is somebody who's right-wingy and has the last name like Fatwa or whatever the fuck. So, Fatwa. He's got the last name Fatwa. I think he'll be good for our city.
Fund the police. This went mega viral.
But yeah, it was stupid. I didn't even want to pay attention to it. It's like, who cares? So if you're going to bring it up, I'll address it.
Mamdani guy, because unlike Zoran Mamdani, who's a Muslim communist,
right?
This guy is a Muslim communist, but he's also retarded. Right?
That's like a Somalian, Ethiopian-ish. We have more of those up here.
So listen, all right, he's a retarded Muslim communist, so he literally has the other guy completely beaten out. Now, I have to show you some of the brilliant shit that this man has said, and honestly, people, it looks like he's actually gonna be cooking. So this is what he said in one of his speeches, because, he's running for mayor.
We should make dua for him and pray for him. I understand that our Somali communities are all connected to each other here in Minnesota and back home.
Home? What do you mean home? You're running for mayor.
Right. Because they refuse to assimilate. I live here. I watch it in front of my face. I've told you stories about how I've delivered things to their houses and there's literally just a bunch of carpets everywhere all over the fucking floor. Like, even in the kitchen, they'll cover the linoleum with literal, holy rugs and shit. Because they spread their creep. Like StarCraft, right? Okay, StarCraft. Zerg. Creep. Okay? Now, I talked about it before, but we're going to have to look into this. So the creep is what you need to spread for your Zerg to be able to live and function within that area. So you have these places create that creep, and then you can live on the creep. So what they do is they create creep, even in their own apartments, because it's that connection to home bullshit. And when they make money here, they send it back home, and they fund terrorism and all that other shit. Yes, I'm saying things like that because it's true. They fund back home activities like, the religious wars and all that other shit. And they get their families to come here legally and bring more people over and this and that. And yep, cool. Great. And then they refuse to assimilate, and they stay on their little creep and their little rugs and their little apartments, and we're having problems across the board. So no, I don't want you to have my estate. Like I said before as well, when the Mall of America suddenly had a store that seemed to be strictly devoted to just washing feet, I already knew this was the beginning of the end for us. Now, I still have a lot of faith in my region and its normality and its ability to assimilate, and in the next generations of these folks who have grown up around us folks. And now we're all going to assimilate properly, and maybe the next generation of your women in my state won't wear hijabs. What? Yeah, that would be a good step, wouldn't it? Take off your hat. Your God isn't going to kill you. You're on a whole different chunk of land, okay? You're in a whole different chunk of land. Your God's not going to murder you. He's only over there, and he's busy trying to recoup and make some nuclear weapons or whatever. So don't worry about that guy, okay? Take your hijab off and just live a normal American life. That's right. Throw some booty shorts on. Oh, you look good. Oh, wow. You don't only have buck teeth. You also got a buck ass, bitch. You look fucking fine. Come ride this shit. So, you know.
In Minneapolis. That's your home. What do you mean home?
That's my home. My home. This is my home. I'm not a colonizer. You're going to call me a colonizer? You just came here 3 years ago or whatever? Fuck you. You came here 11 years ago? I don't give a fuck. Came here in 2012? I don't care. Came here in 2008? I don't care. Did you come up here when all the Chicago refugees came up here because of the flooding and shit? I don't care. You guys are not me. You're not us. You can write the fuck off. Whatever the fuck you are. I'm saying you guys, whatever the fuck you are, you're not me. You're not us. You don't really deserve to be up here. You don't deserve to change my area for your non-assimilation needs. I don't want to spread your creep in my area. This shit is pristine fucking snow, bro. I don't want no purple over my fucking snow, dude. So
anyway,
and I ask for your support. There's always been a link between our community here as well as back home.
Because they refuse to assimilate, and they never will. A portion of them will just never assimilate. Back home, back home, back home. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Home! You get the idea.
Yes, I do.
It's kind of wild.
I live here. You guys don't. I get it more than you do because I've seen their apartments, etc. I've hung out with them. I used to work with them, etc. One of the older ones, Ahmed, used to tell me about the Bible, the whatever the fuck, the Quran every fucking day. He'd like chant about his religion and his weird shit, and I know about Jahannam, and I know about the punishments and different levels of hell and all this other shit. I get it. I know how y'all work. I know your stupid fucking religion. I know the respectable aspects of it. I know the shit aspects of it. He was a nice old dude who kind of chanted with me. He was like, I wish that my people would see the freedoms that they're given in this new land and truly embrace and shit. And he spoke more like he wanted to be here. Like this was his home. He spoke like this was his home. He didn't speak like, that's my home. And I want people to. He said, "This, I love it here. This is my house. This is my home. This is my place. It allows me to be free. I don't have to do this and that, you know?" He still took his extra long breaks and sat on his rug like everybody else did, but he was very happy to have his freedoms. So I can't wait until they all embrace that same, like, oh, I can be free here. I don't need to be beholden to the Middle East, you know? You can be free here, buddy. Stop dreaming about your good old village days and just live in America. You're welcome.
It's kind of wild that he keeps referring to Somalia as his home. Mm-hmm. Pretty weird. Operation Let Them Speak.
Your whole episode is about this guy or what?
It doesn't stop.
Horrible housing.
You're probably wondering, why is he running? Why is he...
So I'm going to educate myself on you covering him. Thank you, Nux, actually.
Running for mayor. Okay. Why does he what's he gonna do? How's he gonna contribute to the people
already not
as
vote.
mayor?
I'm not voting for
aside
him, okay?
Aside for being a proof that people aren't racist.
I promise I will not vote for him. As a person who is able to vote for this man, I promise I will not vote for this man. Okay? Thank you. I promise, as a person who voted for Kamala and Tim Walz, the fucking American champion, I apologize, I will not be voting for this guy. Why? Just cause. Maybe I'm lying to you? I'm not. I tell the truth. I'll just not vote for this one. I'll just walk over it.
racist because this is the most DEI hire of all DEI hires.
I'll take a picture of my fucking vote. You don't believe me?
All right. Affordable housing, that's important.
Gentrifying our neighborhoods. These are all things that are.
Housing is affordable outside of the city. He wants to concentrate on inner city affordability. I think that certain rents have gone up and they need to be stabilized. Like I said, they need to go down though, back to like 10 years ago, something like that. Yeah, but that was, you guys remember all the like landlords were able to make hand over fist a couple years ago because of some shit. Remember all the apartment squabbles? So I think we need to like reset it to before then pricings and keep it solid there as far as like the city is concerned, just for like a year or two to see how it functions and if the people themselves can become enriched and benefit through that, through saving money. But if we're just going to save money for certain communities so they can send more of it back to little Somalia back home, I don't give a fuck, and I'm not voting for that shit. So I want to keep American money in America because I love capitalism. That's a part of this. You guys are hearing me just say racism, racism, racism. None of it has to do with your skin color. It's all about your culture, your upbringing, what you believe, what you've been taught, what you've been brainwashed with, etc. Me, I brainwashed myself. Thank you. Thank you. And I know that's why I'm quite retarded. Thank you. I know. I'm aware. At least I'm aware of that. At least it's my own. At least I made it. So you want to see it as retarded? That's cool. I see you as retarded. So game on. Agree to disagree. Shit.
Causing harm to our community because of this idea that there isn't money, when in reality we do have this money to spend on this. It's just,
oh my god, they do have the money to spend on things.
That
I want to be like I'm sorry, just regular X. There's like let's see, crime rates. Crime rates in Minneapolis among the races. Last 12 years, quick answers, percents. Limited and inconsistent. Black African Americans, 61 percentile, 65%, 55%. Murder victims, despite only being 18% of the population. White, 9% of shooting victims, despite being 60% of the population. Other races, limited data, but Native Americans, East Africans, each 5 through 9% of specific victims in specific years. So even the combo of East African and Native American both do as much damage as the whitey does. Violent crime offenders, Black African, 66, 89% of shooting suspects, so like 90%. Even though they're less than 20% of the population, they're 90% of the fucking gun crime. Cool. White people, 45% of murder offenders, lower end shooting suspects, 10%. Cute. Other races, 3%. Nice for murder offenders. Even though you guys think that like Native Americans are running around fucking murdering people left and right, that's not a thing. You guys are idiots. So, police stops, 38.6% of stops. White, 25. Oh, black people of black are pulled over at like a 40 percentile compared to everybody else. But at least 1/4 white people. White people are easy to pull over. I don't really see like police favoritism in my area, just to say. As a whitey, we've gotten pulled over plenty of times and checked out and shit. It's just the fact that we're not actually committing crimes. Big difference. So anyways, arrests, Black African American 63%, white 22%. Despite being 25% of the population, they are 65% of the fucking arrests. Okay. Let's see. Violent crime. Minneapolis violent crime rate is triple the state average and nearly double the national average. That's gross, but it is what it is. I mean, the rest of the state is very nonviolent. So property crimes denominate 80% of the total crimes. You're more likely to get burgled or have some shit fucking smashed, like a window or something, which both have happened to me, cocksuckers. So Cool. Data gaps exist due to changes in reporting. Anyways, though, we already knew that this was the case. This is the case everywhere we look in America. It's always going to be the case until certain people just don't act certain ways. That's it. I'm not going to say skin. I'm going to say like inner city folk just need to stop acting like that. I've had a lot of trailer park friends and shit who have died from drug overdose. Not a lot, but like one or two. I've had people I've known who have lived lives, whereas a lot of people in the middle of fucking nowhere like they don't understand inner city issues, etc. They're scared to even come here. They think they're going to get fucking shot and burgled and this and that. No, it took my entire lifetime to get eventually to the stats where I've had a burglary happen. It took an entire lifetime. So, congratulations.
We're choosing not to. It's not
that violent, but it is violent. And at 3 times compared to whatever the fuck you guys are used to. Right. It is. Mind your own fucking business. Don't bring a gun and point it around and try to kill people. Like, what do you want to hear from me? Don't be violent yourselves. I'm thinking about a white man doing that while I'm saying this, by the way. You guys are thinking about me thinking about a black man. I'm thinking about a white man while I'm saying this. Thank you.
They're just choosing not to spend money on the poor people. Now, before we even go...
Yes, they're just choosing not to spend money on the poor people, which is true and also false. Because, again, we have MN care, we have our own welfare, we have our own this and that, different from other states, different from other everything. We're like our own thing, and we still make money. So, arguably, I think we could maybe keep houses and shit locked down at certain intervals, but then I think when it comes to certain taxes for certain peoples, those things on those things should be increased. You know, like bringing weird fucking foods over here for them to eat and shit. They should have to pay less for, like, you know, McDonald's and more for, like, their stupid halal shit that's taking over all these little corner stores. I don't want 15 halal markets. I want you to go to McDonald's and touch some pork. I want you to touch pork. Okay? This is one of our biggest problems with you, is you don't want pork. You won't touch the shit. You won't look at it. You won't do your job when it comes to pork. If you think there's pork on a box, you're not going to touch the box. You're a piece of shit. You should be fired for that. Not have religious sensitivities that adhere to your fucking stupid pork touching bullshit. You should fucking assimilate, and I think touching a box full of pork is step 1. So once you can touch the pork box, I'll start to see you as a real American. Because until then, you don't know what the fuck we are. We're some real pork-touching motherfuckers around here, okay? We rub pork every day. We're porking it up. We fucking run on pig backs, motherfucker. Do you know how this works? No? We run on fucking... Okay.
Any further.
Okay. Yeah, we don't need this any further.
She's giving to other Somalis. He's talking about illegal immigrants, bro. How do you even say with a straight face country that you're running everywhere? I love this timeline,
Look
bro.
At me.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say, you better know that. You better know that, dude.
Somali getting way home. So anyway, there are more clips of this guy. Obviously, you know what the real domestic threat is to the American people?
Yes.
You know who the #1 threat is to the
Yes. Pedophiles. 755. 7 pedos. Of all shapes and sizes. Because, again, at the end of the day, this one's already part of a religion that's also pedophilic. So
American people. It's white people, of course.
Heard them being called terrorists.
Back home, he can marry a 14-year-old.
We heard them being called drug dealers.
Talking about cartels? Yes.
We heard a lot of insults. We heard that they're a threat to our national security, and that's a flat-out lie.
I heard that you're a threat to my women regularly, and I've heard many stories of Somalian, Ethiopian, etc. men raping women over the last couple years in my state. Yeah, weird, right? More than the Mexican dudes. It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. It's like Trump was all like, "They're not bringing the best." Yeah, he wasn't talking about Mexico. Shit, that's like a traditional American thing, you know, Mexican rapists, this and that. But now we have a brand new chunk of rapists who don't know how to assimilate. They're touching all the children and shit. Same problems in Europe. It's when you bring these people in, they come and they don't want to assimilate, and they see 14-year-olds as valid targets. They're gonna walk around and do the ped shit. So that's it. It's not even a religious thing. It's a cultural thing. That's how it works over there. That, like, a state law is over there. You can fuck 14-year-olds. That's a state law over there that they were raised with. That's what they believe in. That's what they look at. That's what they have sexual feelings towards. That's them. So despite earlier's conversation, that's what that looks like. Do we want that? Do we want weird old fucking 68-year-old men hitting on 14-year-olds? No. Is kind of the other part of that. We kind of don't want that, though. 16 is debatable, I always say, but not for personal gain, just if you want to look at the world and where people, like, come into their own. But then 18 is the safe bet. So we should be doing a safe bet worldwide in terms of this mutual respect of genitalia, etc. I had a conversation with somebody the other day that said we're going to come to the Demolition Man form of sex. You put on your VR head device, and then you have like euphoric feelings thrown at you, and then you feel like you came, but you didn't, and you just want to take the thing off and just rape away. That's how it works. But you're not going to get that. You're going to be satisfied, okay? Deal with it.
He's talking about illegal immigrants, bro. How do you even say...
I'm talking about pedos, dude. He's talking about back home. I'm talking about, you know what lives back home? It's when they get their brother over here, and their brother's not a real fucking citizen. He's on a work visa or a student visa. He wants to fuck them kids. They all want to fuck them kids.
With a straight face. How do you even say this with a straight face? The people entering our country illegally, we don't even know who they are. 300,000 children missing at the border. Tons of fentanyl pouring into the country. That's not a threat to nationals again, bro.
You want to know who the real threat is?
All right, who's the real threat?
President?
Trafficking.
Tell us. I'll give you a hint. It doesn't. They don't look like our chief author.
Why don't they look like you? Why don't they look like you guys? What do they look like?
They don't look like the folks up in the gallery. They don't look like the folks on the rotunda. They look like many of the members that sit in the front.
All right, okay. So what do they look like?
White.
Spell it out for us. I don't understand.
And you don't have to take my word for it. According to DHS, Madam President.
Big sniff.
The greatest domestic threat facing the United States comes from, quote, racially or ethnically motivated violent extremists, specifically those who advocate for the superiority of the white race.
So he's saying that because we're right, or because we're white, rather, that we are inherently some type of Zionism. So I've been getting that just default. We're colonizers. We are Zionistic. We have already came here. We stole the land. We put shit on it. We took it. We claim that it's ours, etc. They call us this. So he says that we're the bad guy. So he thinks when he comes over here and he refuses to assimilate, that this land is more rightfully his than it is to us. Because of some fucking assumption of racism on your end. We only have the racism because you come over with the racism saying, fuck Whitey, kill De Boer, fuck Whitey. This fuck Whitey shit from Sean DeBlack Jr. and Sean DeBlack Somalia variant, I just don't care to hear this shit anymore. This is what black fatigue is. You guys calling us fucking racist. We're done with it. You want to see racism? You want to see racism? Well, I'll let them do that. Because you've pissed them off a lot more than you pissed any fucking regular white folk off. So if you want to sit here and assume that all regular white folk are also against you, we'll turn our back on you and we'll just let you burn then. So, bye. I'm not going to vote for you. You want to call me racist? You want to call me a murderer? I already think that's what you think of me. I already know that's what you think of me. You want to make it obvious? I'll champion against people voting for you as a liberal. I'll run against you. I'm going to run against this guy. What do you guys think? Give me some funding. Nux, fund me. I'll run against this guy as a right-winger. I'll start saying psycho shit. You want me to grift for you? Hit me up. I've lived here my whole life. I'll smash this man in the district. Let's go. You want some content? Oh, that shit's going to pour right out the fucking gates as soon as people see my ass. So, let's go. You don't know what that means. Shh. So, come on. I'll run against this guy. Let's go. Spit Dragon for president. Spit Dragon for council. What is it? Like district?
First of all, I can't read. That's a red flag if you want to be the mayor. I'm just saying, listen.
That's funny. I read at like an astronomical rate despite my fucking right eye having a blur over it these days.
I love my dyslexic brothers and sisters, but if you can't read, that's one. And two, bro, you cannot blame everything.
I mean, he's multilingual, so I always give people who are the ability to read multiple things the benefit of the doubt in terms of reading things. But anyway.
On white people. Like, dude, how is this an entire movement of the radical left? Is you get socialist retards promising free money to people. Okay, literally promising free money to people.
But not white people. They only want them and their kind to become enriched. Right, Sean DeBlack, who has literally said these things while saying he's the same type of Christian that these people claim that they are. They're not. They're Islamic. They're Abrahamic.
I don't know, maybe, who knows?
Not our immigrants. We are safer and we're better off because of them.
We are immigrants. If you want to get real with that. The colonizers, we are former colonizers. We are immigrants. We are that. We are you. You're trying to attack us as you. You can get the fuck out of here. Just, who cares? You want to replace what's even replaced what was here to give you a place to be with in the first place. Go fuck yourself. You can leave. You don't need to be here.
We are safer and better off because
specifically
remotely reality.
Deport him.
But don't worry, it gets even funnier. So I wanted to show you his actual
where he wants to be
campaign video.
I don't want to
and then we're gonna get into Matt Walsh videos. That's important. He doesn't have time to campaign.
That works for everyone. We need a mayor that works as hard as you do.
Wants to do this.
We're gonna replace him.
Not six.
Matt Walsh.
Not this.
Anybody? Does anybody want to fund me to fight these fucking? Let me get in there.
I'll
put my scarf on.
Go to Somalia?
I'm gonna piss them off too. Send in the weird half troon. It's gonna piss them off. They'll start saying like clack clack clack, die in hell and shit, and fucking we can get them clapped up and we can get them out of the office. Let's go. Yep, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna send a little rage bomb into their fucking into their brain. You know, because they want to 9/11 us. I'll 9/11 them metaphorically. You know, mentally, in council form. So go ahead. Represent Spit Dragon for Minneapolis mayor. You guys need somebody to run against this guy? Help me out, prompt me up, give me $10,000, I'll figure out some shit. Okay? Cool? We good? Check out my PayPal. Talk to you later.
I hear that place is beautiful.
It's just at Spit Dragon. Go ahead, pay me. Nobody's ever paid me a dime other than me making monies off of models for VR chat. So go ahead, pay me. Go ahead. You're listening right now? Go randomly pay me $10,000. I don't care who the fuck you are. Make it anonymous. I'll just take it as a right-wing contribution, and I will enter the Minneapolis mayoral race as a right-wing candidate to fight specifically this person. I promise you, okay? Donate me 10K. First thing I'm going to do is I'll hop in a fucking Uber, get the fuck back home, and start my campaign right the fuck now. I promise. Go ahead. 10K. 10K, PayPal, at SpitDragon. One word. See you later. Bye. Help me.
Beautiful.
Help me help you. Come on.
I hear that place is amazing. Why not go?
Come on. 10K. 10 fucking, I'm not going to do it any less.
So first of all, free.
10K.
Whether it's for an immigration raid or not, our residents deserve a mayor that will stand up to Donald Trump and say no.
No.
Actual fuck.
I don't want arguments. I don't want another Karen Bass in my area causing arguments that make it so the National Guard shows up against my mayor's will and does shit against my American white people, local, lifelong, this is my fucking region, my beliefs, my world, my fucking wants for my fucking region, not yours. Fuck your shit. I don't want you causing more dissension that murder my white people, that make it so my white children and my white buildings are at fucking risk because of your brown Middle Eastern fucking ambitions. Like, I'm not here for the fucking, like, you made it a race thing. He just made it a race thing. He made it a race thing. You guys are looking at me funny. He made it a race thing. What the fuck? So they can sit here and shame Whitey all day, but Whitey says anything back, he's the racist. That guy's literally a fucking racist. He just said some racist ass fucking exclusionary bullshit. And you're gonna turn that shit against, I'm done with this type of stuff because none of you are smart enough to have that discussion. And yet you're all PhD fucking graduates, right? Yeah, you're idiots. You're idiots. Just like this guy's an idiot.
Andy Byron is the CEO of a company called Astronomer.
Yes.
And last night, he took a woman to a Coldplay concert. Things didn't go quite as they planned. The ending will shock you, much like a Darman video here. Turns out, Andy Byron is a cheater with Coldplay fever. He brought his side chick to the concert.
Your entire facial hair is very strangely patchy. Anyways, this is very funny. This is a funny story. We went over it not at all yesterday.
Put on the Jumbotron for like the kiss cam or...
Yes.
I guess like showing romance in the audience, and the way they
I believe he's married, I believe all that.
Acted to it was so over the top, it was like they had like a red dot on him from a fucking sniper.
Yeah, it's insane.
So like, Andy hits the deck, basically ragdolls himself, the girl turns
when you're caught, you react like this.
Around in shame, and they made it pretty clear something fishy was going on here.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. Alright, come on, you're okay? Uh-oh.
When you're caught, you react like that.
Oh, look at these two.
Squiggle, squiggle, squiggle,
look at these two.
and squiggle.
Oh,
And realize, and oh no, she covers her face. He gets really serious. His hands immediately ungrasp, go to the side.
All right, come on.
Defensive stance, curls up in a ball. She fucking completely turns around.
Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
They're having an affair.
I'm not quite sure.
Lead singer of Coldplay was even surprised by that reaction. He even made a joke like, oh, they might be having an affair or just very shy. Turns out it was the former there. They were indeed having an affair.
Yes, they were.
That is Andy Byron, a married man. That woman is not his wife. That is his chief people officer at his company.
That's right.
Fucking HR. Her name is Kristen. And this is clearly not some kind
Isn't that
of
fucking
business
amazing?
function here.
Dude.
He is wrapped around her like a cloak, like Doctor Strange's cape.
It's comfortable. He's been there for
there
years.
On a romantic evening.
Yes, this is a normal
date,
thing for
a little
them.
soiree.
Right.
And when they got put on the Jumbotron, that was checkmate. Like a furry's nuts after seeing Chester Cheetah. They were busted.
Fuck? Wow.
So the reaction made it clear
that.
Something was awry. The
I like
internet did
that
some
one.
digging. That's how they found out this is Andy Byron. And
It was
that
quick,
woman
too.
is Kristen Cabot or Cabot.
Within about a day, not even, I want to say a couple hours even, people were already on it, and they already knew who the fuck this was. So if we can't figure out who, what, where, etc., Epstein, I don't believe you, Patel and the gang. I don't believe you guys whatsoever on any of that. If even regular human fucking stupidity can hunt these people down at such an interval, I don't believe any of you not having any inner info on any of that shit. It's insane. Insane to think
like
about.
That. The chief people
Crazy.
officer. He is a married man. I don't know if she's also married. I'm not sure, but he 100% is married with a kid. His wife has 100% become aware of this unfaithfulness.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
As far as I know, she deactivated all of her socials.
Oh wow.
And it's looking like a real mess. That shit is so sad to see. That is just rough. My heart breaks for the family here. This despicable piece of shit is not only cheating on his wife, but he's cheating on his wife with his chief people officer. And doing it publicly, unashamed.
It's amazing.
Unashamed until they got put on the Jumbotron, I suppose. Just taking her to a Coldplay concert. Now, he might have got away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling, Scooby-Doo gang super sleuths out there. Because their reaction to this was so extreme that everyone could catch a whiff, smell something a little stinky, so they did the little bit of research on
It's really funny though.
Had these two just played it off as no big deal, like they were dating or together already, I doubt anyone would have known that this was an affair. They would probably still be
That's the thing, he was literally
caught
like
behind his wife's
He was
back.
caught.
But because he melted like double D
he was
from
caught.
the Ed,
They were
Eddie
both
intro
caught.
after they were on the Jumbotron.
Wow.
She turned around and
Bum, bum, bum.
evacuated. Then people were tipped off to what was actually happening
for
here.
sure, dude.
Now,
There's
as
a
far as
statement?
no actual source for this. No.
I want to acknowledge the moment that's been circulating online and the disappointment it's caused. What was supposed to be a night of music and joy turned into a deeply personal mistake playing out on a very public stage. I want to sincerely apologize to my wife, my family, and to my team and astronomer. You deserve better for me as a partner, as a father, and as a leader. Andy. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Official source to verify. To me, it seemed like it almost really just active turning. Those are Coldplay lyrics. I think it is meant to be a joke. I don't think this actually comes from Andy. I don't think this is Andy's statement or response to any of it. But I at least wanted to put it here because I see so many people talking about this being like his actual statement, which I just don't think it is. And I can't find any source that claims that this is actually...
Oh, so it's just Eurotrash shit prompted by a bunch of fucking Nepo baby shit stains on fucking X. So it's false information anyway. I'm more than sure. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there, folks. Okay, we're getting there. This guy, I'm not going to do this. This is for me.
We're going to see a very large fight and conflict between two of the hosts, Adam and...
This is half an hour.
Vinny. But also just, you know, their whole polishing the turds.
If you want to watch it, you want to watch these guys talk about the Epstein shit, I definitely do too. Oh, they even talk about the numbers? Oh, yeah, baby.
But in fact, interest is...
Oh, yeah. So this has to be a wild, great fucking ride. Check out Dark Brandon. Check out the Epstein files. Just crack the MAGA illusion. That's what I'll be doing on my own in just a few here. That one's too long, though, so we're not doing that on the show. This one is Ethan is Coming for Them by Grifter. This is an update, not an update, but a double down on them. They're getting subpoenaed, right?
And I hope people bear in mind, as this war rages on, just remember why I'm doing this.
We'll remember.
Gato Famador,
that's the one.
Or Queen in Yellow, has gone in full-on hiding, privating their Twitter consequences.
Final Fantasy 2 and Queen. It's also the Queen from VR Chat. That's where I'm pretty sure this Gato Fumador is one of those Anna Valens type characters that we've been dealing with all along.
Coming.
It's one of those fucko blue hairs, those fucking weird California Nepo shit stains.
We're going down the line. If you thought I was joking, I hope those 3 copyright lawsuits put that thought.
Not at all. Let's go.
Wait's over. I'm going to say it. Noah Sampson, I didn't forget about you, scumbag.
Nope.
True? Dude, how is it that, like...
It's because of the enforcer. He says, many of you have seen this Twitter user, Gato Fumador.
Yeah.
And because of his obsession with us and the...
I argued with Queen in Yellow like a fucking 5 months ago or something. They blocked me. I showed you the other day. I made a bunch of pictures of them. That was really funny. They also then reported my channel for using their art. It was impersonation. I tried to log on after I changed my profile picture, and they made me like re-verify and shit. So that was one of my 5 things that got my last account permanently banned. One of the 5 is I did like a picture of Gato Fumador, who again is using somebody else's art for their picture anyway. So
possible to maintain.
I shouldn't have gotten that strike.
Even for a throwaway Twitter account.
Right.
For the
reason, actually.
So as far as I'm concerned, there's a lot of people behind the scenes who work on a lot of these angles. I'm not just crazy. I think that's a real thing. So I can't wait for this to come out. He subpoenaed like 20 fuckers. Let's go.
Hello, guys and gals.
Okay, let's go. Not to prison for a game ROM. Oh, jeez.
Love video games. I'm a gamer. Capital Gamer, ladies and gentlemen. You know that. I know. Bob here is selling the game for $110.
Okay.
Somebody's selling it for $62.
Okay.
Now again, the developers at Rockstar don't get benefits for this.
Okay.
He uploads really nice videos, okay? He talks about these emulator game consoles.
Okay.
The good look, some consoles.
These types should be the Soldier Boy game thing. Those need to be kind of removed permanently.
So the consoles he showed were from a company that was known as Anbernic. Now, I've talked about this company before. You know when you got...
If they come preloaded, this is illegal, and I completely agree with people should go to jail for that shit.
With all these game consoles, I guess...
Yep, that 5,528 games. That's where it's illegal. So
it's built in. Now, again, on the top here, it's not necessarily written that I...
That's where it's illegal. You can't do that. You're supposed to download them independently and put them on your own... Is that Zophar?
Going after a lot of the told video game information, whether they be wrong.
Is that fucking Zophar? You're on Vim's lair? Dude. Fucking Zophar. Mad as a fish. Zophar, I fucking see you, Zophar. Mad as a fish. I've been on the internet since 1997 or some shit. So has this website. Hi, Vim's Lair. Hi, all you guys. I worship you. You're why I have anything. You're why I'm a better gamer and a weirdo and all that other shit right now. You're why anyone downloads anything. A lot of these, I downloaded some of your games, put them in a compressed folder and put them back on the internet. There's so many things that you've done for me personally that I've done back for you. I've recommended people to Vim's Lair for music back in the day. I said, you want video game music, you go here. They got good libraries of it. And then the KH Insider eventually came along. But yeah, you guys are fucking legend. So thank you, Vim's Lair. Thank you, Moody for bringing it up.
Manual scan, so on and so forth.
You have a lot of, still to this day, really good emulation choices. You keep your links fresh. You really
seems like when you're showcasing
manage shit very well. Thank you.
Chinese,
so yeah, don't fund these. Don't buy these. Get a laptop and then run an emulator on your laptop. Do that type of shit. Download them independently. Don't do that Soldier Game Boy system. It's raping what is preservation and what we can have as gamers. You're harming us. So,
and the usual RF and AC for
that.
hookup. It shows Nintendo supports the 8-bit system all the way. New games and a new look just prove Nintendo's keeping those 8-bit players in the game. So party on! Wow, dudes, lots of product. If you have any questions on any of this stuff, call Nintendo's consumer.
Don't call that.
Like NHL Stanley Cup and Super Mario All-Stars.
You see the ducks? You see the Mighty Ducks in the corner? You see the Mighty... Yeah, that's the ducks, baby. Ducks. Fuck yeah.
Stanley Cup and Super Mario All-Stars.
So cool.
Was looking for, so ask. Number one,
all right, we're pretty much out of here though. I'm fucking around.
But I've been watching.
Do you talk about Funko Land?
Chip info.
Hi, Nintendo, huh? Well, you know it's getting close to Christmas, and I'm getting ready to get a game pack for my children. But I've been watching a lot of news reports on violence in video games, and I'm quite concerned about that. You know, I really want to make a good choice for them.
I mean, violence in video games in general is a thing. Sexuality in video games in general is a thing. It was before this. It will be after this. We just need to make an adults-only category and make sure that those games are held under that. And we haven't done that in America yet, so we're idiots.
Quite frankly, with all these reported violence and things like that, I'm just about ready to get rid of all my systems.
Right.
I understand. Nintendo's actually been concerned about violence in video games.
Because even Atari had fucking Custer's Last Stand and shit. We've had sex games forever. It's a shame, really, but it's also just an inevitability. So get used to it.
Just found themselves bored anyway.
So they made cum video games. Okay. Anyways. Oh, that's some real toys. That's toys right there. You see that? If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. That's the toys. The movie, the scene where the toys, Robin Williams. Never mind. Anyways, we're here. We're done.
Hello, everyone.
I'm getting
this
the fuck
is
out
your
of here.
Daily Dose of
I don't
Internet.
care anymore.
I can't believe the police pulled him.
I don't care anymore. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Okay, you're giving me a headache. I can't do it anymore. I'm kidding. I adore you guys. This is the end of the video. Every day we try to do a little bit of time with you because nothing is important to me. Okay, and you're one of the most important nothings I've ever known.
I'm over just to make fun of him.
Where are you going? Are you delivering?
Yeah, too fast.
Too furious. I did see this part of it.
Corrado, where are you going?
DoorDash, dropping this off.
Oh, okay.
All right, big player, big pen.
All right, player. Wait, why'd you pull me over, though? Your whole
car is illegal. Your whole car is illegal. I just assume everything on it was a kit. I assume there was kits on the front, kits on the back. Like, every aspect of this thing looked like it was going to fall off.
Your whole car is illegal.
That's great. Your whole car is legal. You got the cherry bomb engine, fucking loud as shit and shit. Just ridiculous.
Do you think you could get down off of the garbage can? Please? Not into the recycling bin.
I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it.
Poor cat. No kidding.
This guy found the quickest and
not
cheapest
poor
way
human,
to
stupid
get a
human,
hair
poor cat.
transplant.
But hey.
This one guy got super scared
That's pretty
at this
good.
concert.
What?
This live streamer managed to solve this ancient riddle.
Draw a square with 3 lines. What you trying to do? Draw a square with 3 lines. That's easy.
It's easy.
What?
Yep.
Square with 3 lines.
Done. A square with 3 lines. Draw a square with 3 lines.
What do you want to eat right now? I was thinking about going for a walk.
This child said the
fuck is
strangest
that?
thing when they were visiting their family member's grave.
Happy Christmas!
This goalie decided that they wanted to live another day.
Jeez. Oh, whoa. Dude,
She talking about bring me some flowers or we done. Girl, ain't nobody worried about you.
Hold on.
Girl,
That was
ain't
brutal, dude. That was fast. What is it even chasing? Just its own shadow or some shit? Oh no, it's a stingray. What the fuck, dude? I wasn't even paying attention. That's beautiful. Stingray fucking jumped onto the boat quick, dude. Fucking, you just saved his life, guys.
Are we done? Girl, ain't nobody worried about you. If you want to leave, you can just go ahead and leave. I'm not even.
So, why is he so good at this?
I don't know.
This barber got a crazy phone case to see how his clients would react.
Bro, don't get it closer.
Hi guys. Hi baby daddy.
Gross.
Hi Rocco. Hi honey.
Okay.
Hi Stewie.
Oh, poor cat.
These guys on a farm figured out how to drive a car with a gaming controller.
Cat's gotta live with all that weird shit. Dude, fuck yeah. Yes! Yes! I can drive like fuck once we get to this spot.
So why are beluga whales always trying to eat
I'll be
children?
done, dude. I can drive expert mode. Is he dizzy? Okay.
Some poor chicken pushed out a really weird shaped egg.
What the fuck?
In the name of Nightmare Before Christmas is happening with this egg.
These cats are perfectly in sync.
Oh, I've so seen this like so many times.
This biker somehow has incredible reflexes.
Okay.
There goes my hand!
Oh, what?
No, you did it!
What?
This is a classic video that I somehow never shared on the channel before.
Oh shit. Oh what? Oh. Okay. Is that intentional?
I swear sea turtles
Are
are
you
always
stupid?
trying to start fight.
Do you not know how to turn? Like, why don't you fucking brake and turn? I don't see any effort to brake and turn.
I swear sea turtles are always trying to start fights.
Why is he so stupid? I don't get it.
These guys set up an LED board in their home that shows flight information for every plane that passes by their window.
That's weird. You have a weird obsession. So, it's cool, but you have a weird obsession. Yeah.
Here's what the 3 stages of being a baby cockatoo looks like.
Gross, weird. No one's gonna kill that one. Is it serious right now? I don't want to see any
I really
of that.
thought it was only dogs that fought over sticks.
I don't want to see any
Why
of that.
do you both want the same stick? Perhaps I could have a go as well? If I could just...
Don't.
Oh no,
dude.
I want the stick as well.
She caught this
That's so
guy
gross.
trying to steal from a charity bin.
Don't, dude.
Are you sure?
Alright, do it, don't get it, and she's taking do it.
Oh my god, I just had a heart attack.
This lamb was born unable to walk, but these people gave it a mobility scooter, and it actually taught itself how to move around.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Excellent, Kiki. Go back. Good girl.
The driver really acted like nothing happened at all.
That's those tuk-tuks, dude.
This seal
Some
is
shit just
somehow
fell
really
off.
good at surfing.
Some shit fell off. That's fucking
Yeah,
great.
boy.
Dude. Yeah.
Happy
Proving it out.
birthday to you.
I hadn't touched it.
It landed like that. Mark, happy birthday.
Scoop it up.
Everyone knows about a hit
Scoop
and
it
run,
up.
but what about a lick and run?
Okay. What? Okay.
It's been so hot in Germany that the streets
Fucking
are
animals,
starting to
dude.
melt.
That's so weird. Does it taste like anything, guys? I've done that before. Is she gonna fall? Good dog. He's out.
So if I have to make my TikTok debut, so do my cats.
This
is Hector.
Big cat or a small woman?
This guy has been on so many flights with
I can't
Delta
tell.
that they threw a birthday party for him on the plane. This dog is
Biscotti.
paralyzed and can't run anymore, but still
Biscoff
thinks he can
crown.
race against his brother.
That's funny. Get him! Get him! Okay, she's dead. Yeah, she died.
These
Little
people
known.
found a musical
She
road
died
in
later.
Dubai.
Yeah.
Don't do it. No.
What are you doing? Why?
No.
Why? Why are you doing this? Why? Why do you think you could? What? And then what would be the advantage here? Like, what? Get their phone quick just to take a picture. Get it out. Oh, there you go. Done.
Someone saw these wolves and were thinking about hunting down this bear.
No. They're just chilling, bro. No, as
These
soon as that
random
bear
people got
stops, it's
together
dead.
to save this man that was stuck in floodwaters.
Wolves will walk him out, eat him alive. Come on. There you go.
This guy installed some new cabinets, but realized that he had to take it apart after someone got trapped.
Over there, get out.
The fuck? Come on now.
So I just left England, but I recorded some really cool video footage of nature while I was out hiking with friends.
Good for
That is the end
you.
of this video. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon.
Good for you and your friends in England and your ability to travel everywhere and have money, and good for all you fucking Nepo babies out there and shit, and good for all of you. Good for you. Congratulations. So we're done. We're gonna cynically fucking walk away now. 10K. I'll run against that guy. Okay. Kanye. 10K. I'll say the N-word. 100K. I'll say the N-word straight for 1 hour on any given all three. I'll multi-stream it. Okay, buddy. Anyways, I'm kidding. Good luck out there. No, I'm not. Pay me. Fuck you. Have a good time. Enjoy yourselves, folks. Good morning. I'm gonna chug the rest of my coffee here with you now, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Okay? Is that okay? You alright with that? You have no choice. Okay? It's unwilling. Just like Epstein raped all those unwilling children. Just like Trump possibly after raped all of them right next to Epstein. Yeah. I like to circle back. Just like Epstein likes to circle back to that old island to keep fucking them underage, everything. Fucking everything underage, you know? You got an island, you know, you got a fucking airplane, you got, you know, third world shitholes, this and that. I want to make you feel uncomfortable as we leave, because, like, we're still dealing with it. Are you going to do anything? No? Just no pedo day? There's never going to be a no pedo day. Nope. You know why? It's because No King's Day was paid for by, like, George Soros and shit like that. You guys are completely right on paid interests, etc. So, you know why George Soros and Rupert Murdoch and shit isn't really trying to, like, pay to make sure this information, all of it, in total, is released appropriately? Because at some point, their constituents are also on their list. In some form. And that's the truth of it. So there's not going to be a No Pedo Day march. Also, No Pedo Day march would have a lot of problems with the entirety of the Islamic nation, because they really love their pedophilic sports over there. So, yeah, cool. Great. Wow. What a world. I'm melting. So that's it. Have a good one. I wanted to make you feel uncomfortable and disgusted and not want to watch this shit anymore. Because, like, none of us should. But it keeps going. For blankety blank years, since before we were born, the great pedophiles of the world have shaped society. And it's not just white pedophiles, it's black pedophiles, it's brown pedophiles, it's fucking Middle Eastern pedophiles mostly. It's just a bunch of pedophiles from the Middle East. It's not really American pedophiles. But American pedophiles are the rich ones and the ones stuck in trailer parks. But also, it's pretty much like 50-50. There's a lot of pedophilic action around the world. So that's amazing. And it's not perpetuated any one white or black. There's so many white people in Russia who are also pedophiles that are really fucking worldwide, just right there in the middle. It's a pretty equal worldwide fucking problem. So, no pedo day. It should be a world event, not just an American thing even. It should be a thing. And we're never going to have that thing. Because no rich people are going to help to get it started. So, there you go. So any rich people want to help to get any of this shit started? 10K, at SpitDragon. Go ahead, pay me, fuck you, pay me. Have a good one out there. Love you guys, but I don't. I fucking hate you all. You're trash. To my people that I don't talk about daily or don't give a fuck about regularly, Sean, I don't really care about you. But you say that I make my shit about you, so now I'm going to like mention you casually every once in a while just to like prove you right, I guess. And then that psycho bitch, fucking Sewing Dilemma, a.k.a. Rizbear, B3AR, Rizbear. I think he's like a fucking editor for a couple different TikTok streamers and shit out there. So I'm starting to find the person who's been following me, calling me a troon, this and that. I'm always trying to find that person, but there's always a bunch of them out there. So why don't you guys act any kind of different amongst yourselves and just get the fuck out of your weird little like trans box where the pedophiles have you arguing against your own kind, and realize that the pedophiles have you arguing against your own kind. Hassan Abi loves the guys who are the pedophiles. Okay? Hassan loves the pedophile guys. He loves pedophiles. Hassan loves pedophiles. Hassan has sympathy for pedophiles. Hassan loves pedophilic actions. Hassan loves pedophiles. Hassan Abi Piker loves pedophiles. He loves pedophiles of all shapes and sizes, different kinds. He loves pedophiles. No, actually just back home one. He just loves Islamic pedophiles. He likes Islamic pedophiles from the pedophile relationship with children. The religion of pedophiles. He likes that one. He likes the people. He likes Yemen. He likes all the bombing people who like to murder and have sex with children. He likes them. That's what he has sympathy for. That's what he is. But, you know, you're gay, so you're stupid, I guess. I guess retarded equals gay is legit because you're not able to see that Hamas Piker supports Hamas, which wants to fucking kill you. You're so stupid. You're so dumb. You're all so fucking dumb. This is what I got banned from X for saying. So, transsexuals, they want to kill you. Okay? Them, that religion over there, they want to kill you. They think you're infidels. They think you don't exist. They think you're fucking to be dead. Okay? These guys, the Islamic faith, a bunch of other Abrahamic fucking faiths, religions, want you dead. They don't think that gay is a real thing. They don't think gay is okay. They want to kill you. Okay? So go ahead, keep championing them. Keep sucking off Hassan Piker because you think he's got pretty eyes and you want to fucking ride his dick or some shit. But he's going to pull a gun to the back of your fucking head. After he climaxes, he's going to get rid of the infidel. So, wake up. That's it. Bye. Have a good one out there. You're surrounded by pedophiles. You're surrounded by them. You want to scream it at me? That's fucking stupid. They're right here. They're right there. Okay? They're right there. They're right in Trump. Trump's a ped. Fucking maybe. We have all this ped shit. Ped. Okay? Luigi knows the truth. Luigi knows the truth. The people at the top. That's the fucking problem. The people at the top are the fucking problem. Luigi knows the truth. Ree. I'm touching pig. Ree. Good piggy. Yeah, good piggy. That's a good pig. It's a good pig. That'll do, pig. That'll do. So I hope you guys have a nice night. Talk to you later. Good luck out there. That'll do, pig. That'll do you. That'll do me. That'll do everybody. That'll do pedophilia. Let's fucking get rid of pedophilia, in other words. Let's put pedophilia to sleep tonight. Okay? Let's get rid of it. Let's try our best. Let's assemble Avengers, worldwide good, Does anybody actually believe in superheroes, or do the people who practice pedophilia just worship Superman more than Americans?